Hello and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of us nerdy-ass friends sit around a Zoom call and play D&D. Tonight we follow the emerging group Maximus and the Miners as they try to unravel the mysteries of Icewind Dale. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences.
Are we rolling? Are we rolling for a recap?
All right, here we go.
Rolling
All right,
for
let's
recap.
do it. Let's do it.
14.
What?
Unbelievable.
I'm solid.
Yeah, I know. It's a 20 every time because no one's muted.
Looks like it's me.
What'd you get? Oh shit! It's a roll off.
Big two.
I got 10.
Spencer?
16.
All right.
We're going with
We want that radio voice, Jason.
Well, you see, last week on Icewind Dale.
Yeah, you're right in front of it. It should pick up.
Yeah. I did listen to it today, but I just need to remember where it started. Where does the start point? We had just left Targos.
I believe you guys.
I just got my nuts kicked.
You started with
that
nut
was the
kicks.
very
Yeah.
first thing that
Right.
happened.
You started by
we had
stomping
just
on
left-
pine nuts.
We had just left Targos after you got your nuts kicked in, and
Sounds well deserved.
Not
Yeah.
really.
there is a little feud going on, and
Started.
I believe you are holding your revenge that you get to kick him in the nuts later, but we don't know when.
Oh, I totally forgot about that whole
Well,
thing.
good thing I
don't
reminded you.
remember that at all.
That you can.
It's a terrible recap.
Yeah. So then Smoke decided to lead us on the path from Targos to Bryn Shander.
Via the lake.
5% chance that he might not
What
do
are the
so
odds?
good. And we ended up off the path, headed north. We ran into it. We found a lake. I mean, this must have been the lake that we lost because we found it again.
I lost it. We found it.
It comes full circle. And on the road, we ran into this frozen spectral weirdness entity that handed out magical cold damage that nobody could resist.
Well, it wasn't really cold damage. It was more like absorbing your body's heat.
Right. But nobody could resist it.
It was like a heat pump.
It was like
Yeah, it's super
Heat
efficient.
pump monster.
got killed by geothermal.
And after narrowly escaping, I think actually Ponto, he showed us a new trick of his where he cast invisibility on himself.
Yep.
And then we made it back to the path, and I made sure to show Smoke his error. And on to Bryn Shander, where we were escorted into the town, and the guards took our descriptions, and we made our way to the High Council, the Bryn Shander Council, where we met Ms. Devessa Shane.
Correct.
And her marshal or sheriff.
Yep.
And we passed on a letter, and we asked a bunch of questions and learned a bunch of things about what's been happening in the 10 towns.
You met a herald on the way to the city center as well.
Harold mentioned goblins and Derugar were attacking together,
Sure, however you pronounce that fancy word.
or whatever. Derugar.
I
I
don't-
don't know.
I would say
Derugar.
Durgard.
Derugar. I don't know.
I don't know
I
either.
read it in a novel when I was a kid. I have no idea what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. It's a magic charm.
Yes, I like a good caramel mac shadow.
Chameleon.
It's good when you're drunk to say it.
It's like some Smurberflin.
Oh my god.
I have no idea
Easier
what
than that.
is. Either that or
Yeah.
Worcester sauce.
Bird from Evelyn.
And after our interaction with Devessa, she was going to pay for a night stay at the Overlook, Northlook Inn.
Yep.
And on the way to the Northlook Inn, we passed the Black Iron Blades, which is an armory or a blacksmith in town. And we almost lost Ponto to the Black Iron Blades. But fortunately, he failed his perception check and he passed right on by and didn't go in.
More like they were closed because it was night.
No, I think he said they were working.
They were still working, but it doesn't mean it was open.
Oh, okay. Well, he didn't have a backstage pass, and so he couldn't get in. And now we're at the Northlook Inn, which is a large, grand bar owned by Scramsack.
Harry Scramsack.
Yeah.
I didn't say he was Harry.
No, but it's his first name though.
No. Graham Sack.
Well, those are two different.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
It's Harold Scramsack.
Harold.
The Great Harold.
Harold B.
Yeah, which is a large inn where there's lots of people in the bar. I think you said it was 3 tiers.
It is.
Lots of people, and it took 20 minutes to get our drinks, but we all had drinks and meal, and I think we were just about to.
Still sitting there.
Oh, yeah, we were listening to
Yeah.
the band.
We were.
The best part about that place was Smoke is getting drunk on what he thinks is goat milk.
Yeah. 10
That's
gold
right.
worth of something goat milkish.
You got white fluid.
Yeah.
Just lapping it up.
So, a couple other things happened. You guys recanted what happened to Devessa, like what has happened to your group.
No lies were told.
No lies.
Only the truth.
Were somewhat told. You guys learned about more information was given to you about the group of Perilu and Garrett and about the old man. Not much information, just that they were there.
Mhm.
More information was given to you about the weird onyx-shaped rock that you have, Yeti.
Right. Which is now in a supple leather holster between my legs, I think.
Yeah, you have a thigh holster.
Thanks to Ponto.
Yeah, that's Ponto's great.
He reached up and tied it as high as he could, and that's as far as it went.
It's just above the knee.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want. Ponto pulled out his cubes and recreated the symbology at the top, and the lady in white, whose name you were given.
Christiana Stonesworn.
Correct. Somebody was there.
Yes, I remember that. I got it right here.
Yeah.
I got it right here.
She took a slate tablet and etched it into the tablet to do further work into. After that, you guys were told that there might be a job for you, and that you'll be summoned tomorrow, but to go to the Northlook Inn, which they will provide you with room and board, but nothing else.
And we've already paid for our food.
And you have paid for your food. So that's where we find ourselves tonight.
And
But first, we're going to say happy birthday to my wife, who allows me to come here on her birthday itself.
Hey, happy birthday.
happy birthday,
Hey,
Riley.
Happy birthday to Mike.
And Michael. Which was on Saturday?
Yeah.
And so, as I recall, the end of last episode,
Yeah.
we have just eaten our food, and this was considered a short rest. And so, for my inspiring speech, I'd like to say, life is a waste of time. Time is a waste of life. Get wasted all the time, and you'll have the time of your life.
Can't remember where that's from.
Cheers!
Over.
I like it.
Billy O'Connell?
Yeah.
Billy Connolly?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that definitely sounds like Billy Connolly.
So as you guys are around the table, you can see like there's plenty of people here. There was Dragonborn, dwarves, there were even a few elves, mostly humans throughout the place. The place is fairly large, 3 stories, lower bar. Your server Penny, who was a halfling,
Yes.
was running back and forth through all these other tables. Everybody paid. You guys are conversing among yourselves as you eat, probably people watching a bit. You can see as you guys are going through the meal, through the night, the lights slowly start to dim, and the crowd quiets with it, almost like a practiced habit, as kind of a pillar of light kind of comes onto the stage where the band is, as a young looking lone single elven male takes the stage, clad in a simple green dress, as green as the fields that grew in the years before winter.
I hold smoke back.
My face looks up and I got stuff dripping on my fur everywhere on my mane.
Yeah?
Yeah. white stuff from whatever I'm drinking in that place.
Not better. It's not better.
Milk. Yeah, it's not.
White
Not
stuff.
touching that.
It's all over me.
So, if for my inspiring speech, everyone can gain 8 temporary hit points,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
and
Why?
since there's only 5 of us,
Yeah.
Penny can get 10 temporary, or no, 8 temporary hit points.
Okay. Sounds good.
Penny,
The server.
server.
Is she a tiefling?
No, she's a halfling. So a single lone female walks up on the stage. She's kind of pale in skin color, not much makeup on her face, hair drawn back, kind of filed into some sort of braid. The band starts to play behind her as a slow melody kind of oozes out of them. She starts a very simple, sorrowful melody of green fields in the summer that hasn't come in quite many years. You can see everybody is in the tavern is just focused on this. Like, this is what they do. They all know that, like, when the lights dim, you all become quiet and you all have this habit, let's call it. Almost like a practice manner.
It's like a solo or something that they're gonna do,
And
it's a ballad time.
Maximus, you can make perception check.
Oh, yes.
Advantage because it's music defined.
All right.
It's unplugged.
Mm-hmm.
The unplugged set.
MTV Unplugged.
I got a pair of 9. What kind of check is this?
Perception, but you can use performance because it will be musical in nature.
I can use performance.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. You know
Shoot
that
some.
this woman is just singing so effortlessly and so well. It's like,
Like she's a pro.
yeah,
Like it may even be magical, or she's just really good.
she's just good.
Maximus, it might be time to think about retiring.
Yeah, I want to do an insight check to see if she's way better than Maximus.
Sure, you can make your insight check. Yes. The answer is
Oh,
I'm just
this guy's. I lose all respect
Ray
for
had
Maximus.
No, I'm just kidding. What was your insight?
I don't know.
Okay.
14 or something.
You know that she is very skilled.
Okay.
The way
Oh,
she's
man.
holding her tone and her pitch
Mhm.
with her breath work for something so simple and so quiet to just like move people and
Uh-huh.
have the natural sensation of gripping people
I got it. I got it.
As she quiets this first round, you can see like everyone's kind of hushed still, and she kind of takes a couple steps forward, and then you see her just kind of move her arms out. And as the band plays again, she slowly floats off of the stage, effortlessly just climbing 3 or 4 feet off the stage, maybe a couple feet in front of it. Like it's very haunting looking for the few of you who have seen spectral figures that have been like, whoa.
As the special effects guy, can I make an investigation?
Yes.
What's going on here?
Yes.
Is this
I
like
didn't even
wiring?
think about this
rigging?
avenue, but yes.
I think we found our headliner for Frozen Man.
Yeah, I think so.
21.
Oh,
21
yeah.
investigation.
Oh, there's wires.
You know there's no ropes and no wires.
Oh, shit.
So as like practice performance, the crowd is just like pin drop quiet as she is singing about the hardships of the ice and the wind that saps the strength of adventurers and how they battle for the sake of the peoples of the 10 towns. And it's that kind of sorrowful melody that has 2 songs in a row.
Can we hear a few bars?
No, because I can't sing.
A little Irish, did he?
No, you gotta do it in her voice.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna sound like Noreen, and I won't do that to myself. And as she continues to sing for like the next 10 to 15 minutes, she kind of moves around the front edge of the stage and gently floats back down to it. And as her feet, that you notice aren't wearing any shoes as well, touch back down onto the stage, you can kind of see a sense of relief come off of her. Like she has been struggling to make sure that her pitch and her performance was measured just so that she wasn't straining, she wasn't over pushing.
Maximus is impressed. He's impressed, but he's trying not to make it show that he's.
Because when you see people who properly sing, they know when to hold a note that they can't go higher because their voice will crack, and there's a very small measure in between, which is the best spot to stay. That's like how good she's singing. And as she comes down and her feet touch the stage, you can see the guests in the tavern stand up and clap and shout as like she has finished something monumentous. And you can see kind of a slow smile grip her face. And you can see her like she wipes the sweat off of her face, and you can see the band kind of pick up a more happier, jovial tune. And she starts to sing about how the heroes and the adventurers leave this tavern and go out and do work, and they go out and make money, and they come back and they celebrate together as a group and as a city, and how their money keeps helping portions and parts of the city even in this troubled time. And
music is very important. You know, it keeps people, you know, in good spirits and helps them get through tough times. It's just so important.
I had no idea that music could be important, Maximus.
Not until I heard her.
Yeah.
She finishes her
I
performance.
thought everything we were doing until now was just useless.
Yeah, I thought you were wasting our time.
I
She
feel this new
finishes.
sense of accomplishment. We can change this world.
Oh, Lord. She finishes her performance with a melody about how summer will soon be back, and how again we will sit outside beneath the stars, and how we will rest and swim in the lake again. And her harmony and melodies seem to echo out of her unnaturally at this point, like almost like it's 2 or 3 people singing at different melodies and harmonies at the same time. And the crowd roars back to life again and as she bows at the end, you can see she is wrought with sweat from working so hard, and the crowd is again alive, and the place is just.
I'm on my feet, clapping, cheering.
Yeah. She is just like she has done her set, and she is bowed, and everybody is clapping, and they're not paying attention to her anymore. They're back talking amongst themselves, and it's just like this hum of vibrant energy now again. And you can see like Penny's been running around. All the servers know to kind of just stop what they're doing and just kind of like let this happen. So as soon as she's kind of getting towards the end, you can see them scurrying around, and you see Penny come up to you. It's like, guys, you're good.
Another plate of goat's milk.
Okay, 10 gold for the goat's milk, no problem.
A little umbrella in my drink, please.
You got it, old man.
Can we get a backstage pass?
I
I want to meet this performer.
What was her name?
Eris is her name. She's been here for quite a time. Eris.
Does she teach people how to sing? Because Maximus needs to learn.
I've known she just sings here
Oh, okay.
about 3-4 times a
That's
week.
too bad, buddy. You could have really learned how to sing.
I'm not going to try and butcher her last name, but it's Rune Ellenrin. Runenellenrine. I know.
Eris.
I'm just writing En.
Yeah, so Penny's at your table. If it's another drink, it's like it's a gold for the drink for the umbrella. Anybody else?
Send a
Ales, wine.
I'll get it. We're drinking white wine, right? I'll have another wine.
Sure, another white wine.
Send a plate of goat's milk to the singer, please.
And you can see Penny's kind of just like not convulsing, but like she actually has a regimented drink after. If you would like to buy that, it's about 10 gold, so it's about the same. But you're more than welcome to buy that for her. It's kind of this hot tea with some herbs and yeah, it's got a little bit of alcohol in it.
I'll have one too. For me.
It sounds disgusing.
Okay, yep.
That's her drink? Yeah, if that's what she drinks, I want to
That's
have
what
one
I'm
too.
drinking.
Yeah.
We're drinking that.
I had no plans of making that up, but now it's the thing, so we're gonna go with it. So it's like
it must be good for your voice
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
I gotta think about it when about the 10 seconds I have here. Ponto, anything for you? You're good? You're good? Okay.
An Icewind mule.
So 10 gold for the goat's milk, 5 gold each for the hot toddy beverage, and a single gold for the guy. Got it coming up. Everybody pays as per normal. She gathers the gold. Away she goes. And a couple minutes later, she has these large steaming cups of almost like cinnamon and cloves and a bit of honey and maybe some brandy as well in there. And you can smell how like aromatic this drink is, but like it's kind of got like a funky methanol kind of taste, like smell to it, like
Clears your sinuses.
almost like I want to say star anise, but it's not quite like that. It's more
NyQuil.
no. There's another spice that's got like that really strong kind of like almost licorice smell. Yeah. But yeah, that's what's in it.
Okay.
And you each get a steaming cup of it. And it's like it's an acquired taste because it's not really meant for how it tastes, but for what it does.
I'm gonna see if I like it.
Yeah, I think Yeti doesn't like it probably. It's too ritzy for him.
I don't like it, but I'm gonna pretend that I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. The little umbrella drink, top notch.
Insight check to see if he really likes it.
Okay, you can roll an insight check. If you can see that he sees that you see, if he likes it.
I have a sip of mine, and then I go, actually, Maximus, you really need to drink all of this because
I rolled an 18 insight.
You want me to roll deception? Performance? Okay.
Because you're performing at this.
I'm acting like I really like this. That is
you believe that he likes
26.
Oh yeah,
you can see double digits from here.
Pondering if I should buy one myself.
But yeah, the evening comes to an end, and people are starting to file out after like an hour or so. The band is still playing up there.
Is she still on stage?
She's not on stage. She finishes her about half an hour to 45 minutes of singing.
Retired to her dressing room.
And away she goes.
Okay.
You guys want to talk?
Guys, I gotta get a face to face with this singer.
I agree.
And you go invisible.
How does
Don't freak her out, though. Be nice to her.
Eris and the Miners? I wonder how that sounds.
Yeah, I think that's probably makes more sense to me. The aristocracy.
Okay, just guys, seriously, just stay here. I'm just gonna go and see if I can get a small interview with her. I just got to meet her.
Why did you need to go invisible for an interview?
But he's talking to no one. I'm gone.
Okay.
We'll talk though, Maximus. Now that he's done.
I cast guidance. I don't know where it is. I don't get guidance.
Real talk, Maximus. I should enhance ability you right now because you need this. Like this is your moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're gone. Okay, are you ready? Just tell me where you are.
All right, good luck.
Okay. All right, I cast the enhance ability.
Okay, so I try and avoid all the people and get around backstage.
So you can see like there's tables kind of everywhere. You can see that there's a says stairs off to the east that kind of like spiral.
Well,
up
did I
to
see where she went? Stage
you could
left,
see that
stage right.
she just went in behind the band curtain.
Yeah.
Gone. So she exited from your perspective left, which is stage right, and in behind, and that's where she went.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and find my way around behind the stage.
Finding your way.
Finding your way.
Sure.
Invisibly.
Yeah. So you can roll a dexterity check with advantage because you're avoiding creatures as you make your way to.
Okay.
That was my last second level spell that I wasted on your fucking.
But if you don't actually touch someone, then you haven't cast it, right?
Still, I cast it and then I wasted, and you're not there, so I probably hit myself.
Yeah, you do.
Just now I have evil splendor.
Okay,
rating that black orb.
It's my deck save is like acrobatics. I'm trying to dodge
it's a
away.
Dexterity check.
Oh, it's just a dex check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't get to add anything to it, or I can add my dexterity mod. Okay. My dex mod is 2.
Add 2 to whatever your highest roll you've done.
Oh, it's 3. So my highest roll, 13.
Okay, so you bump into a few people, but they're like they've been drinking. They're intoxicated. It's not like you're trying to grab anything off of them by any
It's not a bank heist. This is just slip my way through a crowd.
Exactly. You kind of get to the base of the stage and you're kind of looking for like a set of stairs or something, but nothing's kind of obvious where like, oh, this is the way to the back.
What about off to the left?
Well, the stage is up there, and if you look left, like there's no like giant glowing door that says backstage or anything, but you can make an there's no arrows pointed to a door that says, oh, by the way, there's a hidden passage here.
Okay.
So you can make an investigation check.
Okay, let's do that.
Wait, which way are you going? Are you going from the stage you went to
If
the left?
I saw her leave on my left, stage right, then I will go left, assuming that it must be in that direction.
Sure.
And
you can roll an investigation.
When do you think I should drop the concentration?
Oh, it tipped back and forth on the 20 and the 8.
Yeah,
It was like 28. 28.
I'd give it 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So this is investigation. That will be 12.
Yeah. You're not seeing if there is a side door here. Maybe it's farther back on the left wall.
Can I hear any of the servers or anyone else who might be like...
I mean, you can see servers scurrying around, but you're talking like, oh, in behind walls stuff. But you can't hear that over like the clatter of people on the tables. The band is still playing.
Right.
It's like saying, oh, I'm gonna listen for a mouse inside of a nightclub in Europe.
No, I'm just trying to get not necessarily even backstage, just in the back of the house.
Yeah.
So like if I've got to go through the kitchen, I'll go through the kitchen. If there's a like
Have you paid attention to where Penny goes to get all of your stuff?
Well, of course. I mean,
Of course I have.
Well, of course.
Roll a deception.
like,
For the DM.
like normally you're in a restaurant and you can hear where the kitchen is, and
you can see the bar, and you can see there's a door to the side of the bar.
Right.
Then you're going back almost halfway to your table, around the bar.
Sure, I will do
And
that.
now you're gonna go.
Hopped up on the stage.
Can
and
I?
Just went through the door that she left from.
Can I even
Or-
get on the stage?
I mean,
don't
yeah,
know.
it's like the stage is like maybe
I
5
don't know,
feet
man,
up.
but I'm really hot right now.
Scram's gonna beat the shit out of you.
My charisma.
Do you wanna-
charged right now?
I
I'm gonna go
mean,
look
how
for a
high is the
mirror.
stage?
Tell
Can
me
I just
more.
climb up
I'm gonna
there?
go
Yeah,
find
it's
a
like 5
mirror.
feet high.
somewhere.
Okay. I'll just climb up on the stage and
Yeah.
go straight stage right and
Yeah.
follow her exact path.
Sure.
All right, let's do that.
You can make. You were about to say something.
Is there like
They were gonna
smoke on the stage from the band that's playing now, and you can see a silhouette of them going through?
No, I'm not that much of a dick at this point, and I don't want to be yet. We'll see how far it goes. You clamber up on the stage fairly quietly. I mean, because there's hustle and bustle everywhere.
I've
There's
got pretty
noise.
good stealth.
It's loud in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna make you roll because the advantage. And
All right.
You're gonna be quiet enough to like pass everyone's attention. Give me a stealth check as you pass the band, though, because you're getting in pretty close proximity. The light is shining on the
That's a crit.
perfect. Like you tiptoe around them. You don't nudge. You actually grab and flip the guy's sheet music, so he's on cue. You're on point. He's like playing. And he's like reaching into moves. He's like, oh, whatever. He's having a grand old time, and you exit stage left or stage right.
Stage right. Yeah.
So you brush behind the curtain, and you can kind of see ropes and pulleys are there with weighted lines holding that people need to pull, and you can see people kind of moving back up and down from the back here. You can see a hallway to your left that goes down a set of stairs and around a corner.
Can we just ask Penny for like a private audience? Let's see if she'll.
I already asked her that.
I
You
don't-
missed that.
I don't think
Okay.
we've.
Do I see like a door with a star on it?
I mean, you can see there's a set of stairs down, and like
Maybe
around
if we're
the corner.
regulars and like
Nothing
Like,
going up,
there's
just
a
down.
couple of
Just
times,
down.
Okay, I'll go down the
Yeah.
stairs.
Yeah, you go down the stairs, you turn the corner. You guys at the table, by that time, Penny's come back once more, and she's like, oh, it's good. And she's like, there's 2 cups that are, one's like partially finished and the other one's fairly full. It's like, did he
I think he had the trots.
was trot like a horse?
No, like,
Oh, he had the shits.
yeah.
Okay.
But he did say that he would pay for the drinks and the dinner.
I mean, you've already
We've already paid.
Ah, damn it.
Prepaid. No.
Hey, Smoke's intelligence is 8, so that tracks.
Lower than this. Jeez.
So I mean, anything else I can get for you guys? I know you guys have a couple rooms here. Did you picked up your keys, right? You gave them
Not yet.
not yet. Oh, how many? 3 rooms, right? Sure, yeah, and she'll be like, yeah, just give me a second when I get back to you guys. I can give you the keys. It's no problem. You guys are up on the second floor, stairs to your right, up to the stairs. When you get to the top, make a left, go halfway down, and there should be some rooms in there, and they should be somewhere around there.
Perfect.
So, but numbers are on the keys. You guys should be okay. Breakfast is at 8:00
When's the next show?
tomorrow.
Does Eris perform every night?
What's it? Not tomorrow, but the day after, and then both days on the weekend.
Is she
so
like a
we're good.
local or is she from somewhere else?
I mean, she's been around here as long as I've been working here. Usually, if you can catch her, sometimes at the church in the back, kind of towards the east of Bryn Shander, the house of the Morning Lord.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's
I'm gonna ask Ponto if he wants to
No, she's just
share a room.
religious, I guess.
We should tell Maximus she's a Satanist or something.
I don't think he can handle Lothander. I'm not sure that he can do that.
He would probably burn up.
But yeah, I mean, you guys are more than one. I mean, people all the time ask for her autograph, so I'm sure if you bide your time and patience, I'm sure you can get that. But
Yeah, no, Maximus just needs to learn how to be good at singing. So
okay, yeah. Are you guys wanting to perform here too? Then
no, probably not. I can't imagine anyone of us would want.
Do
you think?
Maximus?
Oh, maybe Maximus actually might.
might appreciate it.
Yeah. Is that
Okay.
a thing we could do? Or?
well, you got to talk to Mr. Bossman, and if you pass the test, he'll give you the thumbs up or thumbs down, and
Yeah, that'll be all up to Maximus to do.
Okay.
If
We're not-
Eris needs like an announcer, a front person to announce her on the
Yeah,
stage.
some special
you know,
effects.
Scramsack, he kind of takes care of her.
Harold's a good guy. I heard.
Harold
You know him
Scramsack,
personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm well
I
acquainted
mean-
with Harold
Oh
Scramsack.
my God, the best. I mean, if you guys want to, you can talk to him. I'm sure he'll be more than adequate in,
Yeah, well, maybe in the morning or whatever. It's probably
Sure.
quieter in the morning. Easier. to
Oh,
talk to.
definitely is quieter in the morning. It's like this just about every night, other than on the nights of the new month when we have to. Yeah, that's a different story. But it's okay.
It's nice to see a place so alive.
It's kind of like overcompensating for the lack thereof out in the towns. We try and make sure we're,
He's impressive.
What do you do on the nights of the new month? Do you sacrifice the virgins?
Well, as perchance you're in Bryn Shander, so there's kind of like a lottery for a person to be sacrificed.
Oh, we
I
volunteered.
got it!
It's kind of a touchy subject. It's not something most people go and talk about.
Do like passers through get put in that lottery?
Not normally, unless you've been here for a while. That'd be something you'd want to talk to
right.
Vessa about.
When is the new moon, by the way? Is it soon?
It's about a week, or
Okay.
she's like stops. Yeah, it's about a week, maybe 2.
All right. We better be out of here.
But anything else? Like, I'll come back with your keys.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll lean into Yeti and say, I still am a virgin, so we better get out of here.
Cannon.
I don't think they said anything about virgins.
Oh.
I say really loud.
Gotcha. Penny takes off as she's waiting at other tables, and we'll pan back to Maximus as he goes down the set of stairs, and he can turn left and see there's a hallway that goes back around this wall to what he assumes is probably the bar / kitchen area. And you can turn around the other corner, Maximus, so you can see another hallway with doors along the side. You can see that there's someone posted up maybe 8 feet from here.
There's a person?
Just like kind of, he's just leaning up against the wall, posted up. He's just standing there.
Okay.
The hallway's not crazy big because it's a tight back room. Back area, let's call it.
Okay. Does it look like he's guarding a certain door?
I mean, he's standing next to the door, but guarding, I don't know. You know that he's got weapons on his side. He's wearing leather.
Okay. If I get up right next to him invisibly, and then use minor illusion to make a noise 30 feet down the hallway.
So you get up right close to him?
Yeah. Invisibly.
Yeah, I'm still, like, you still make noise.
Sure.
So you can roll stealth.
Stealth.
And he stinks.
Yeah, he stinks.
Stealth.
Advantage. You're invisible.
I'm advantaged. That's 2 14s, and my stealth is a 5, so it's 19.
Yep, so you're okay. You can see that he kind of like gets uncomfortable, and then you make the noise down the hallway. You can kind of see him look, and he immediately hand to the hip, and then he just kind of like slowly turns and almost like turns right into you, and he looks back the other way, and then kind of just like slowly meanders down.
Is you going towards the
noise?
Okay.
He's just walking out, like it's just a noise. It could be something.
But he's investigating the noise.
He's investigating the noise. You know that there's a door right on the other side of him, and then down again, there's another door maybe about 10 feet.
Okay.
And then there's a third door as well.
Okay, so the door that it looked like he was standing beside, can I try the handle, see if it's locked?
Yeah, you...
No, it's his invisibility, not my invisibility.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, super does.
Yeah,
Super duper.
I'm like, no, he's concentrating on it though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
doesn't
It's
matter.
the guy
The
who
wording
casts
is
the
when you take an attack action
You
or cast a
idiot!
spell.
Wow, that's a brutal.
So, like,
call.
So he's already going that way.
So yeah, he casts a spell, and as the
he's
second
not
is
going
like
that way yet. Takes effect after you cast the spell.
he's
So he
taking
hasn't
a
moved
step,
yet.
and like he's walking away, and then you can hear the and he immediately turns, and you're right there, and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
And you're like, hands on the door, and you're like,
I've just got some message to give to Eris.
well, that'd be something you'd have to take up with the boss.
Oh yeah, he
Can
sent me.
your hand go
Scramsack
off
sent me to give
he
her a
sent
message.
you.
Yeah.
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 You can make a deception check.
I'm going to have to.
Brutal.
I didn't even get to screw him.
He did it all on his own.
Oh, that's a 9.
Yeah.
With a
He's like,
cantrip.
that's great.
You did it.
That's like sending a bat into your
Spiritual guardians.
spiritual guardians. Yeah.
You have a character that you play with invisibility all the time.
But I
you
was,
know that you have to cast greater invisibility.
but when someone else casts it on me, I was like, I'm good now because
No.
he cast it.
No, you're not.
it's not the
but
concentration. It's
Maximus-
not another concentration.
Maximus
spell.
doesn't have this spell. He wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
He's
Well, you're a
So
bard.
he-
You have
he's
role playing really well.
He's his hand does not leave his hilt, and he's like, I think you should just back up a bit. We'll talk about it. We'll get the boss here, and you can explain your whole situation to me and to him. And if it's my fault, absolutely my bad, man. But right now, hand off the knob.
Okay, that's fine.
My wife says that all the time. Right now, hand up the knob. All right?
We're learning so much about ourselves tonight.
Oh man. Okay.
There's only one way out.
Cast
He's gonna do it.
invisibility on yourself.
I don't have invisibility. While we're standing here waiting for the boss, I'm going to
Slit his throat.
I'm going to say to him,
Cast charm person.
what do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back?
It's like, what's a fucking boomerang?
Just go with me on this, all right?
What's a boomer? I don't know. What do you...
A stick! And I'll cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
Oh no.
What
It's
kind
the
of
only
save?
joke I've got.
What's your save?
So this is a wisdom save.
Okay. Give me a second.
He's getting in a fight with someone.
I used my last second level spell a minute ago. I'm good. I got half my hit points. We can take this down.
So what's your spell save?
Spell save is 14.
Missed it by one.
Missed it by that much.
One. He kind of chuckles and then he's looking down. He's like, "That's not even funny." Oh.
And he is gripped with uncontrollable fits
can
of
see-
laughter.
And you can
And
see as he
falls
starts
prone.
he falls on the floor. You can see him, and then he starts snorting like so uncontrollably loud. You're like, "Holy shit! I have to get the fuck out of here." Someone is going to hear him just howling and making a commotion.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
Disguise self to look like him and go through the door.
Okay, yeah, you open up the door, and it's like the room is like 5 foot by 5 foot, and you can see there's like a bureau on one side and like one of those Japanese whatever fake wall things.
Yes.
So just green.
Changing curtain or
Thank
whatever.
Is there a silhouette behind the changing wall?
There's not. There's nobody in this room.
Seriously, at
There's
first
nobody
glance,
in-
nobody in this room.
Nobody in this room. There's a light on. You can see there's stuff here, but there's not ladies. There's not a bunch of female products. There's no dresses.
Okay,
Any other stuff.
no one here. Close the door. Go back out.
Yeah.
Go
You
to
can
the next
see-
room.
How long does he get a save?
He gets. Let's look it up here. He gets at the end of each turn.
Okay.
And when he takes damage, he makes another wisdom save.
Okay. You can see as you open up, you close the first door and you kind of like tiptoe around him. He's still laughing. You get to the second door. Ka-tunk, 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 ka-tunk.
It's locked. And there's 4 doors.
There's 3 doors.
There's 3 doors. Second one's locked.
Yeah.
I don't have thieves' tools. I don't think I do.
Kick the door in.
No, I'm gonna go to the third.
Yeah. You go to the third door. You can see he's still laughing, but you can see him. He's like,
I have thieves' tools. But I'm trying the third door first.
okay. So you get to the third door and it's not locked.
Okay, I look inside.
You peek the door open. You can see again. This room is maybe 10 by 10 now. It's a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Pair of your bureaus on the side that you can see someone does makeup and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can see another big, larger changing area and a couch and like a couple of drinks around. But
Is there a mirror in this room?
absolutely,
I
there's a
check
mirror.
myself in the mirror.
Sure.
Yeti's there also looking in the mirror. I look way better today.
How do you get your hair so straight?
Okay, if there's no one in this
Yeah,
room,
there's no one in this
I go back to the
yeah.
other room that's locked.
Yeah, by the time this is happening, you can see the guard is now standing up.
He gets another save.
He's saved. I rolled it and I
Okay.
allowed that to happen
Sure.
as the in-between.
Sure.
Maybe he doesn't know that it's him.
Yeah. Now I look like him.
Yeah.
Pretend you're the mirror.
He's like, where did that guy go? Like,
To do the mime.
Match everything he does.
Just
You can see him. He's kind of like got his stuff. And he's like, nothing's missing. What the? As you're exiting, he's like, why are you? Why am I there?
I'm just gonna mimic his movements. Like, we're gonna do it.
He's like, nope, not okay. And like turns around and like out the door, down the hall.
He's running for the boss.
He's going straight for kitchen land.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thieves' tools. I'm gonna pick the lock. I have thieves' tools.
Yeah.
I probably don't have any proficiency in it, but I've got the tools.
Is it in your proficiencies?
I don't know if he's gonna sign your comment card.
Your criminal
That's not under your proficiencies.
This is my proficiencies.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then you're proficient with it.
Yeah.
So add your proficiency and your dex.
Is it in your equipment?
Yeah. No, it's in my proficiencies.
Yeah, but you have to have it in your inventory. If you don't have thieves' tools in your inventory, just because you're proficient in it doesn't mean you have thieves' tools on you.
Oh. Well, shouldn't I have put them in my equipment?
No, because it's like, all
You have to go
fighters
purchase them.
are
Depends on what your background
proficient
is.
with like
If you're a criminal
long
background, you
swords.
start with-
Yeah.
Are you criminal background?
You want to share that with the rest of the party?
Like I said, we're learning all about it.
I think we learned that a long time ago.
Ponto unrolls his roll of every tool that could possibly exist.
We won't say whether I am a criminal background, but I have proficiency in these tools.
Well, actually, you don't.
Ponto, when you go
As a
into
criminal.
your pack, you remember there's a note in your pocket from earlier before
I
in the night?
wasn't taking tools out of the fire.
Okay. Anyways, you still remember there's a note in your pocket. You pull it out. You open it up. It reads, "Good to meet you, PH. Finally made it to the big time. Meet me at the building North City Hall at midnight. The building to the south. I'll find you. Don't worry about it."
Inside check while he's reading that on his face. Does it look like he's got a liaison on his face?
Does it say
What?
PG or PH?
No, it said BH actually.
Oh.
It said PH at the top, and it was signed BH.
So Ponto is PG.
PH.
He's not rated R. He's good half. PG.
I know what I said.
Okay.
I don't think you've ever told me your last name, so as far as I know.
Also good half.
Yeah.
Have you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to make an insight check, go right ahead. But like Ponto's like, oh yeah, I got this note. He kind of pulls it out. He's kind of like, you
Wait,
can
did you
see
say
it.
that?
He's
I gotta
just-
go bathroom.
I wouldn't read it out loud.
Did you
No,
say I got this
you just
note?
you pull it out and you're like, oh yeah.
I'm digging through my bag of holding, and I'm just like, what the crap is that? And I pull out. And this is like, oh yeah, total look of panic for a second. I crumple it up and put it back in the bag of holding.
I gotta go bathroom.
Hey Ponto, do you want to be bunk buddies tonight?
What did he say?
Bug buddies?
Bunk buddies.
Oh, bunk.
Bunk.
Anyway, Ponto, as I was saying, I trust you fully. I believe in you. I believe in everything about you, and I know that you are completely above board and would tell me if there's anything wrong. So
That is a weird thing to say, Yeti.
There's a freaking cricket in here.
There must be.
Oh, I can hear it. Yeah,
Outside.
it's coming through the mic.
It's
Yeah.
inside the house.
I opened the window for a split second, but there was a screen on the window.
We have sound effects for the podcast.
Yeah, we do. We have Foley effects.
That was Ponto's response.
You got good.
Almost. I held it in.
Yeah. So we'll pan back to Maximus looking like the guard. As he turns around and starts like booking it down the hallway, you can hear his boot. I'm assuming. No, you said you were running to the second door, and you're like, ah, fuck, and you're trying to hastily do a thieves' tool. So roll your check.
Okay. It's a sleight of hand check, right?
Well, it's dexterity plus.
Isn't these tools sleight of hand?
It's sleight of hand plus proficiency because
No, that includes your proficiency.
It's dexterity check plus proficiency, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That cricket wants me.
You want something?
That's awesome.
It's all this talk about scram sack.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's sleight of hand.
It is sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the savannah.
Okay.
We used to eat them.
If I get to use my sleight of
it's
hand,
it's a straight dex check plus your proficient.
Yeah.
Proficient.
Yeah.
okay. So not sleight of hand.
No,
Which that should be the
plus
same
your
thing.
proficiency.
It's not the same because I have expertise in sleight of hand.
Yeah.
But if it's not sleight of hand, it's just dex plus proficiency.
Yeah.
You can choose to take expertise in
Which
these
should
tools,
be,
which I think
which
you,
that's
you
true.
have on your. Yeah,
I'm 3 and 2, so that's 5. So I can add 5 to my roll, not 7.
Correct.
So I'm 23.
Yeah. Clunk, clunk, as the
Feels like it wasn't worth the argument.
as it
I
rolls.
just had to drag it out a little bit for the.
As it rolls in, like you can feel the tumblers move as the door unlocks. You open it up, and it's like a 3x3 closet of like locks, goods, and like you open it, and this is the 3x3 closet of good liquor
Uh-huh.
that they keep in the back room
Uh-huh.
between the two performers.
Light it on fire. That'll be a good distraction. Smash it all and then light it on fire.
You will burn this place down if you do that.
Um,
The amount of like you look at it, it's just a closet of alcohol.
Okay. Is there something I can pocket right now? Just grab and go.
Yeah, there's bottles like.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab one.
What are you grabbing?
The best one.
Wine, hard liquor. There's like jars of like large jars of like what look to be probably mead or ale.
I'll just grab the
There's
hard
red
liquor.
wine. There's white
We're
wine.
going for the Jura.
Okay, so you grab a bottle of
Well, how do you
what
think
looks
it's
like
going for
you
Maximus?
can see that there's
I'm
kind
sure
of
it's
this
good.
weird like
It has magic.
funnel-shaped bottle that's like super thin, but it's like very nice. You can see that there's like pieces of plant that are floating in it,
Okay.
and you can put in your inventory a bottle of very expensive alcohol
Okay.
worth
Or are you gonna put a price on it right now?
200 gold.
Okay.
Oh, everything's expensive here, though. That cricket did not like that price.
No.
Okay.
Good thing it's impressive. That's hilarious.
So then,
You must like the acoustics in here.
right now, I still look like
The guard.
the guard.
So the door's open. You're
I'm
like,
in the closet.
You're looked in. You're like, what? And you like walk in. You grab the bottle, pull the door shut.
Right. I am gonna cast disguise self on me again.
Okay,
I would do it before I exited the room.
obviously.
I'd like to.
Now who are you looking like?
I'd like to look like a Penny, the server.
You can't change your height.
I know, but I can disguise
You can change your height
myself,
by 1 foot.
and I can change my height by 1 foot. So
You know, Penny's the size of Ponto.
Oh yeah, she's a half.
okay, so
Like
Drop
you
down
are
on
now
your
a
knees.
5 foot sized Penny.
You have to be dwarf. Drop down on your knees. Put your shoes on your knees.
um,
Why don't you be the singer?
yeah, that was my other option, but I just
It
thought
doesn't change your clothing.
no, disguise self doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does change your
Yeah.
clothing? Okay, good to know.
This is an illusion.
Yeah,
If
so
someone checks, they
they
if
have to beat
go
my
for
DC.
the knob. They know there's no knob.
No, they have to beat my DC. But yeah,
they
Yeah, exactly what I said. If they check for a knob, there's no knob.
well, there is a knob.
It's farther down.
okay, so I'll disguise self as the singer, as Eris.
As Eris?
Yeah.
Okay, and where are you going?
I'm going to go further down the hallway.
Like further into the building.
Yep.
Okay, so you turn the corner, and you can now see that there's another hallway.
And I close the door
obviously
behind me.
You close the door.
Yeah.
You don't lock it.
I guess I don't have that ability.
Well, I mean,
I can pick it and open it, but
pick it and lock it too.
Okay, no, I'm just closing it behind me and walking away.
Okay, you close it and you go around the corner, and you're obviously like stage performing clothes, green dress,
Right, as what I saw her.
As what you saw. Yep.
The thing is, he wouldn't do anything so reckless as to not be able to get a show here. Like, this
Yeah,
is
no, he
Virginia.
wouldn't
Like,
affect that at all.
This
Especially
is,
with
this is the
Paris
city.
here.
Why
Yeah.
would he put that in like
His
jeopardy.
sole focus is going to be trying to
wonder
get
where
in
he
good
is,
with
though.
Paris. So
yeah,
Just a couple of lessons.
You guys have known like he's been gone for at least 10, 15
he's
minutes
probably
now.
just chatting with her or something.
I gotta go bathroom.
Well, I'm gonna, Quincy's gonna wander off.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna wander up.
Meander, looking for a washroom, or are you stop and ask somebody?
Sure. Do I see Penny?
Yeah, you can see her walking around. Yeah, you're standing up. She's like, "What are you doing? Are you leaving? Yeah, you haven't even got your keys yet."
Where's the bathrooms?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Door there. Go a little farther. There should be another alcove around, and if you curl around, you'll get there eventually. Just keep going right. You'll see it.
Okay.
Quincy, do you need a hand?
I can hold it myself, thanks.
That's not what I meant.
I can shake it off too.
I'm gonna climb up the stairs and explore the terraces up top.
So yeah, Smoke, if you want to go up the stairs to the east,
Yeah.
you can walk up the stairs to the top.
I would like to make my way up.
Sure, yeah, you can go up the stairs. You kind of hit not the balcony, but like the turnaround spot, and you can kind of come back out to like where you can see the banister or railing around the central part that you can see the stage. You can see the band is still up there playing, and like you can look down and kind of see some more of the tables and see this is kind of, there must be at least 20, 30 tables on the main floor. It's a pretty fair sized place. At this point, Quincy, you're turning the corner, walking down the hallway, and you're like, okay, the bathroom should be here somewhere. And you turn one more corner, and it's like, boom, the door is right there. You're like, oh, this must be it. And you open it. It's the washroom.
Yeah, we should go check out the blacksmith. Yeah, we heard them still working.
No. Maximus is working on getting a show. I can't.
Everyone in different locations.
I can't lose a week of working. Maximus is working on getting a show.
Well, it's just an introduction. It's not committing to a week of anything.
No, but maybe he gets a show for tomorrow. If she's not performing tomorrow, like maybe he gets a show for tomorrow.
Yeah, but I mean, they're gonna stay at the blacksmith. I thought maybe.
I worked for like 4 days the last time I was
there. Yeah, but you have to. You can stop whenever you want.
I don't.
He's a workaholic.
Yes, I can stop whenever I want.
Okay. I thought maybe you'd like it. It's fine. We don't need to.
No, it's a good idea.
I'm not in any hurry. I don't need to go to blacksmith.
I'll look at it tomorrow.
Okay.
So at this point, Smoke, you kind of like come to the balcony. You can see that there's a couple more tables. You can see that there's another bar at the back, kind of almost at the apex behind where like the band is. There's like another bar there. What are you doing on the second floor?
I just see if there's anybody interested in looking, and if not, I'll go up to the third floor.
You'd have to find stairs to the third floor.
Oh, it doesn't.
Not like a concentric, like, oh, the stairs. It's like you maybe have to walk around to the other side.
Well, I'll do whatever. If I see stairs, I'll climb them.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make an investigation check, sure.
It's not out in the open, like visible?
I mean, they're not like, here's the third floor stairs.
Oh, okay. I'll investigate.
Yeah. Go ahead and look for stairs.
That is a 1, a dirty 1.
A dirty 1.
No
You
minus
spend
on that?
like 15, 20 minutes and you're kind of like, you get to the bar and you're looking around and you keep forgetting to look for the stairs and you always end up looking at people down below. You can see Penny's wandering around. You can see Ponto and Yeti. They're having a conversation. You know, you can see Quincy. Are you finishing your business and then coming back to the table?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see Quincy re-enter the room and kind of meander back to the table. You do not find a set of third stairs with a 1.
I'll head back.
Okay.
He comes and sits at the table. Is this the 3rd floor?
How'd you guys get up here?
It's such a weird place. They don't have stairs up to the 3rd floor.
He's like coming out of an elevator and he thinks he's on the 3rd floor. It's really the 1st floor again.
At this point, we'll pan back to Maximus disguised as the singer as she goes around the corner. In behind the stage, you can see there's like multiple doors now, and at the end, you can see there's another hallway that is like perpendicular to the one, and the hallway continues, and you can see it makes another right-hand turn.
There's like tons more doors, tons more corridors.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk at a nice even pace and just be looking for a door that has like some sort of a nameplate or a star or something a little more a little more elaborate as I go down the hall.
You're going down the hall, and none of the doors are like marked heavily. Like there's not like signatures or like, you know, nameplates beside or any other than maybe like the coat closet. That might have like
coats here.
Yeah, coats here. Sure.
Cody McCoatface.
Cody McCoatface.
Okay, I'm not going to try any more handles or doors. I'm just going to keep walking
down the hall.
walk
Past about 4 more doors between both sides, and then you get to like the hallway that's now going perpendicular to where you're going. So like it goes to your left.
Do I think that would
the building
go deeper in the building, or that's headed back towards the stage?
No, it's deeper into the building.
Because I'm on a lower floor.
You're on the 1st floor.
I thought I went.
And yeah, but like you gotta think like you gotta went down.
I went up the stage and then back down to the 1st floor.
You know, like this is all 1st floor area.
Okay, in my mind, I'm just thinking exit strategy, and maybe I can circle back round to the front door and come in the front door.
Yeah. I mean, if you go straight instead of turning down the hallway to go deeper into the building, you can go straight. The hallway again turns to the right, and you can see it exits back to stage left, but there's also another door just at the base going now what you would look at left. So you could go up to the stage, you know, or there's another door to your left, and there's doors on the inside as well here as well.
But there's one that's like really close to this stage.
Yeah, right to this, like right next to like the stage, coming off the stage.
Okay, I'll try that door.
So you exit that door, and you can kind of, it opens in. There's like, again, it's just into another hallway, but you can kind of see like this is probably the division between getting onto the stage without hopping on the stage and getting around,
right,
or going through the kitchen. So you make your way out this way, turn right again, and you're elegantly walking as this singer, and you're kind of coming around the corner, and you can start to now hear the crowd a little more as you're coming out, and you're getting closer to what you assume is now
right. So before I enter back into the crowd of people, I'll drop disguise self so I don't make a big entrance as the singer. I just want to
and ruin her career by singing.
You're Maximus coming back
and
into
walk
the room.
to my party's table.
Yeah, and as you turn the corner, Maximus, this is obviously where Quincy came out of. You can see like Penny's at your group. He's like, oh, at your table. He's like, oh, perfect. I've got 3 keys for you guys. Keys. Here you go, Ponto. Yeah. No, 2, 3 for you. And she kind of tosses it at the back, and she was like, anything else before we close up? We're kind of getting close to the end of the night?
I'm headed up to my room now.
Okay, we'll see you in the morning. Thank you for being here. And she's kind of like not dawdling if you're gonna tip her at all, but she's kind of like giving the space just enough of a pregnant pause to just be like, "Are you guys tipping?"
Maximus, he's gonna have a huge tip for you. Or that's what he always says. He has a huge tip for the girls.
And she's like, "Oh, I haven't. Where is Maximus? He hasn't been here in like half an hour."
I give her a gold piece.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
It's very kind. We'll see you all soon. And you're kind of walking up right behind Penny as she's like having this kind of moment at the table.
Okay.
They were like, "Oh," she looks up. He's like, "Oh, speak of the devil, we found him. Good to see you guys." And you can see the tavern keeper who is.
Oh, Maximus tipped the lady.
All right. I hand her a gold piece.
And she goes like, "See you guys later." And you can see the tavern keeper Scramsack at the he's like on the front of the stage. She's like, "Oi, you all, it's time to get the fuck out. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody pays their bills. Good luck on the adventures tomorrow. Remember, you can't pay now. You pay later, but there's interest."
I thought we paid before we
We already
order.
paid. We don't
I
have
know.
a tab.
Okay.
He's addressing anybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is Scramsack addressing everyone?
Yeah. And he's wishing all of the other adventurers in the tavern good luck on whatever they're doing. May fortune
Be your favor.
come to you all, and may you pay your tabs as you come back with interest. And he bids everyone good night. And you can see other people start to kind of finish their drinks at the table. Other people are getting up and starting to head out to the east, to the right-hand side, up the stairs to the rooms. What would you guys like to do?
Take a long rest.
Okay, absolutely. You guys find your rooms. Who's in whose room?
Ponto, let's bunk up.
I guess.
Ponto and Smoke.
Sure.
Let's smoke and Quincy always together.
Yeah.
I get to mix it up once in a while.
Right?
So then you and Quincy are together, and I get room to myself.
No, I'll take.
No.
I'm big, so I'll take the room to myself.
Quincy has a key,
Oh.
and Yeti has
Yeah,
a key.
so you-
So whose room are you
I
going
locked
to?
my door.
Maximus. Well, now you've got one choice.
I locked my door.
I will let you.
Yeah, I do have thieves' tools.
Yeah.
I can work my way
Maximus,
into any of those rooms.
You can bunk with Smoke if you want.
No.
Ting, ting, ting.
And take up this much of a bed. You can bunk with Smoke.
Quincy
if you
probably
want.
has more room in his bed.
Yeah, I'll bunk with Quincy. I mean, someone needs to keep an eye on him. He might just wander off.
You can see that these rooms, when you guys open the doors, they're really well equipped. There's a fireplace that like generates a bit of heat. You can see that there's a pair of beds in each room. There's I don't know what Gord's doing. He's writing a manuscript.
Cricketing over there.
Because I could hear the keys.
Tickety, tickety, tickety.
Click, click, click. He's got a mechanical keyboard going on.
He does.
You have a digital keyboard?
He's on a Mac. He shouldn't have a mechanical keyboard. Macs don't make mechanical keyboards.
No, they don't.
All right, cool. That's a chiclet. Chiclet.
You're cheating on your Mac.
That's what they come with.
So in each room, you can see that there's a pair of chairs. There's a nice nightstand. There's a pair of like water basins that are warm in this room. A pair of towels in each room. Like these rooms are very well equipped. These are probably the nicest rooms you guys have been in.
I pulled two beds together.
Probably cost a fortune.
A fortune,
comparatively speaking. So we know Yeti's going.
Yeah, I pulled two beds together and like kind of on diagonal so I can stick across both.
They're
of
like
them.
this actually.
Yeah.
They're like this, so that you can sleep this way across.
It's the best sleep I've had in years.
You're like this. Oh my gosh, my feet aren't hanging off. And my
Starfish.
Yeah. The best.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try and get into Quincy's room.
That was the awful thing about that trailer I used to have. My legs would stick off the end of the bed like this.
Hey, Quincy. Knock, knock, knock. I'm bunking with you.
Oh, fuck.
You let me in?
No comment.
You hear?
That's just Quincy's dick hitting the ground.
He used to be a porn star or something.
Need some time. I'll come back later.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pass out on the bed.
All right, then.
For the sake of a brevity, we'll say Maximus gets into Quincy's room and has a long rest there as well.
Well, he's got to roll this lockpick though first.
You want me to roll the lockpick?
Sure.
Yeah.
Roll the lockpick.
Oh.
Here we go. I'll roll for lockpick. 17 plus 7.
Oh wow.
No, 5. We said 5.
5.
Yeah.
So
Enough.
I'm in.
22. Yeah. The door opens and Quincy's.
Okay, I'll put the covers back over top of him.
The pillow.
The pillow, yeah.
Not the pillow. Just elbow
sit
him.
on it.
It's time to go to sleep, Quincy.
Forever.
Forever. So Maximus, you make your way into Quincy's room. You find a way to sleep. I don't know if there's a bedtime regime that you do. You take your drinks with you, like your warm brandy, weird.
The new liquor that I got?
No, like the singer drinks that were still on the table.
Oh no, those are on the table.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you didn't finish?
No.
But my bedtime regime would be to take out my quill and my notebook and to catalog the different events of the last day and to write down. I'm keeping a record of it and kind of creating a short story. And so this night that has been full of intrigue and I'll record it in a way that kind of negates all of the sketchy, awkward, like instead of me casting the minor illusion that dropped the invisibility, well, in my version of the story, everything goes as planned. And I meet with the singer and I sing a few bars for her and she praises me for how wonderful I sing. And
it's traveling with Polo.
Yeah, it's all in cataloged,
yeah,
so that later I can release a book series and it can be the tales of Maximus and the miners, and it's as it happened, like real to life.
It's an autobiography.
Yeah, basically, but
it's like fictional.
No, it's like the real telling, the accounts of what
like
actually happened
fictional.
with no embellishments.
Fake news.
Yeah. You made a good graphic novel. Smoke, do you just like lay on the bed? Ponto's.
Me and Ponto end up talking for a little bit, but a little bit of chit chat, and then I'll just kind of.
I'll probably maybe drag the bed closer to the fireplace, just to like get a little closer.
Oh yeah, if there's a fireplace in there,
or do you just like take the blankets and throw it on the ground in front of the fireplace and just?
I'd probably sleep on the floor and curl up. I'm not used to these beds.
Fair enough.
Ponto gets 2 beds.
Yeah.
I'll make use of the water basin and have a bath. You said it's warm, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'll have a warm bath.
Yeah, you can kind of like slowly like dip a leg into it.
I open my window. There's a cricket outside.
Stop.
And I just have a nice bath.
Yeah.
On-demand sound effects.
At this point, everybody's fallen asleep, except for obviously probably Ponto, who is ting, 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 ting. I don't know what else you're doing.
Oh man.
Lays out the tools, is very quiet. On the opposite side of the bed, where like there's the fireplace and smoke's like curled up by the fireplace. So on the opposite side of the bed, unrolls all the tools and everything, and pulls the note out of the bag of holding, and just looks at it, rereads it over and over and over. And when it gets late enough, he's gonna sleep in his room.
Okay, at this point, everyone has gone to sleep. So
Yet he
You
hasn't
can-
slept for months because Ponto's always rooming with him, and he's just
Best
done.
sleep ever.
you're just like, and there's like pillows against your ears. You
Oh, it's the best thing in the world.
you can't hear anything. Make your stealth check to leave the room. I mean, it's not going to be that hard because I mean, you have the key, but B, Smoke is sleeping in front of a crackling fireplace. You hear the low rum of
With my balls facing the fire.
Well, I do stealth checks at disadvantage, so that's a 6.
That's good enough.
Spark.
You just didn't need a 1.
He's
So,
sleeping with his legs
5%
open now.
Yeah.
For some reason.
you open the door. You can see that there's just staff outside, and nobody takes notice of you. But you can walk in. Freedom is yours.
Yep. We'll cruise down the flight of stairs, go out the front door, and we sort of got like a rough layout when we were coming in from the guard.
I mean,
where
you
some
know,
of the
like
buildings
the
were.
town is circular, but like you're going back down to like that central square. She said she'll meet you somewhere in that central square.
So yeah, I head
Yeah, you-
northward up the.
Yeah, you go right down the road again. You can see there's definitely like maybe 1 or 2 other people out. You can see the light is still on at the Black Iron Blades. You can hear them working through the night.
Good to know.
You make your way to this central chamber, and you can see the city hall's there, and you can make an investigation check to see if you can. Yeah, you're investigating.
That was almost a 20. 14.
Perfect. You don't see anybody, but you take a good 10 minutes walking around, kind of making your way around some of the carts and stalls, the central area, and then as soon as you're turning a corner, you can feel this large hand just grab your shoulder. It says, "Ponto, it's good to see you finally. Didn't know when you'd finally make it here."
I won't even look back, but yeah, it's been a little bit of a roundabout route, but we've been making sure that we've been doing some good wherever we've been, so
That's good. Got a place just north down the side of your street. Just follow me. And you turn around and you can see this large, bald woman walking through the snow-covered streets now that it is snowing at night. And you can see she's darting down alleys, but always turning to look to make sure she's following. She comes, makes a left-hand turn and kind of goes into an alley, and then makes a left-hand turn again and just waits for you to see down. And she opens up. She can see that she looks. She does some sort of incantation to the door, and the door opens. She's like, "Just in here quickly," and you quickly follow her. You shut the door. You can see her. She locks the doors, and there's like multiple locks going down. Curtains get drawn, and there's a secondary set of curtains that have symbols on them, probably for blocking scrying into a building of some sort. It's like, "We should be okay to talk here. much has happened since you've left, but first, how has your travels been here? You obviously have survived the cold far enough. Why do you have a boot on your head? He kind of like wants to touch it, but she's like, "Where did you find it?"
It's been a thing. The group that I'm with, they're reasonably good people, but sometimes it's the small things that really bring them joy.
Amazing.
Yeti's dreaming about how great the food is right now.
You can see like she quickly grabs a pot, a kettle. She grabs herbs and spices as she's talking. She throws it in, puts it on there, and you can see her. She just sticks her hand on the side of the thing. It kind of like activates some sort of magical essence that heats the bottom of the kettle quickly. And like in seconds that you're talking about this, it's hot, and she pours 2 small cups and hands you a small cup of tea. It's like, won't keep you up. It'll just kind of keep you focused for about 20-30 minutes. We shouldn't be much longer than that. I don't want to keep you from your group.
Take a few sips of it.
It's bitter, like mint, but just a little bit more than mint. She's like, so,
Should call our band More Than Mint.
Anything else to note, like other than an eccentric group? You guys have been places. I mean, I don't have full access to the records of the speakers, but from what my contacts have told me, you've been to Targos, Tourmaline, and then farther north to the last town.
Yeah, we spent some time in the woods. We went and had to sort of deal with a big white elk, and there was a bit of a temple or arcane something or other over there that we had to deal with that. There's sort of recount the helping that we did in each of the towns, and
really. So
spend a little bit more time on the hike up the cairn and some of the symbols and finding the.
Could you show me the symbols?
Yeah, pull the 3 dice out and activate them,
and she'll look out and she's like, "Wow, oh, we'd love to get this back at headquarters. Do I keep them?"
Yeah, if it will help.
Well, Duvessa wanted to know about this, and the lady in white. She obviously saw this as some, and it was at the top of Calverdin's cairn.
Yeah.
You haven't heard anything else from the Arcane Brotherhood either. I assume that's probably from them.
We haven't gotten any solid word up on
who else would put symbols at the top of the mountain.
It was an older guy that had hired the group and brought them out there.
And as you're talking, she like grabs out a notepad and she's like furiously sketching notes of like to recount and like transfer back. She's like, "Oh, okay. You pick up anything cool? Oh, by the way, the thing up at the top that came out of the person, light in the face, kill it with fire. Don't let it get back up.
Okay.
When it goes down, hit it with fire. It'll stay down."
All right, good to know.
I'm assuming you talked about the Chardolin crystal that Yeti probably has.
Yeah.
She's like, that thing is bad news.
Well,
that
let
piece,
know that it was cursed.
that piece will corrupt him eventually.
I've ruined myself, so I'm just playing with it. It's like, oh yeah, it feels good. Oh yeah.
It might make Yeti better.
What do you suggest we do with it?
It's so big.
It's really big. It's
I mean, generally they're large teardrop in shapes, but I mean, there's facets on it. It is a metal. You can work with it, but you have to be careful with it because it takes hold of you somehow, twisting what you're wanting and what you're looking for. We suspect that the Durgar, as well as a lot of the people of 10 towns, the councils, they think the Durgar, as well as us, are hoarding this for some reason. Don't know what yet. I'm looking to figure that out. There is a lot of things happening in East Haven and out towards the east side of the 10 towns, Caer Konig and Caer Dineval. And I know they're all connected. I can't put the pieces together yet. It's like I'm missing something still. There's one more thing. Oh yeah, you ran into Torga. I heard about that. You pissed her off. You killed her guard. What the frick, man?
Well, it was
What?
sort
Like,
of. It was.
you know she's with the Durgar, right?
It wasn't entirely clear on it, but it's all seeming to be that way now.
Like, he is a major trade route through these towns, albeit a bad one, but she has enough information on everybody else that you need to play nice in the snow box with her.
But that's not.
I understand.
Just because somebody's a bully doesn't mean that they can.
I understand that, which is why I don't deal with her. And when I get a chance to screw with her, I happily do. But I don't go killing one of her men.
Well, yeah, it might not have been the best thing to do, but
I mean, believe me,
suppose
Sefik was an ass. He deserved to die.
And he was cursed, right?
And yes, he was cursed, but she doesn't say that.
Right.
There was something very wrong with him.
Yeah, there was. I saw him walking around in the towns with no coats. Outside of these walls, walking around. I tracked him for days.
Like, did you ever see the like black spirit come out of him? And like, there was something very wrong with him.
Okay, whoa. What happened?
Like
when he died, what happened?
We thought that we got him, and then there was this like undead like spirit that came out of him. We had to deal with that, and we dumped his body into a river because
the underground river.
The river in the mine?
In
the mine.
Yes.
Okay, we don't gotta worry about his body. It's fine. It's long gone down the hole.
Yeah, it was the river Styx.
So when you killed him, a thing came out of him.
Yes.
You had to kill or deal with that. But you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, that's a lot for me to process. I've known Sefik was an ass for years, and yeah. I need your armband piece, please. One from your family. I mean, I'm not. You're gonna get it back in 5 minutes.
Pull it off and unclasp it and hand it over.
She grabs it. You can see with like a trained expertise. She like opens it, cleans it, inspects it, closes it back up, and you can see she pulls
Still
out.
cringing a little bit.
She
Somebody
pulls out
else working
a
on it
tool,
nowadays.
and you can see she's like not fixing, but she's messing around with it a bit.
Yeah, definitely cringing.
You can see she's like etching a ruin almost with a tool, and it's like hidden in the underside of it. She's etching the tool, and you can see she's like, it's okay, it's just in case something goes really bad, put a bit of magic into this, it'll get back to me, and it'll kind of give me a rough location. It won't say, I'm here, but I'll get the just, and if I can help, I will.
Okay.
More useful if you need to get a hold of me for information, because then I can maybe send somebody, which is usually what it's used for.
Perfect.
And she hands it back to you.
Put it back on.
Picked up a couple of trinkets you said around. What did you get?
I mean, a few things. I start pulling stuff out of the bag of holding and show off some of the various pieces of art and everything else that I've grabbed, thinking that might be good for various collections. A scroll of Cloud Dagger.
Oh, nice. Not useful, but could be.
Not really useful to me. Pull out the cup with the winged fish, bunch of gems and everything, and then I'll show off my hammer and then
the sensor.
The sensor,
yeah. When you pull the sensor out, she's like, "Can I have that? I want the thing inside it." Well, I don't want that thing. I just want the thing inside it, actually.
I mean, yeah.
She kind of just
probably.
She's like,
how to work it into
I can trade you for it, and she pulls out a secondary tool like she has, and she's like, I'll give you one of mine if I can have that. And you know this is like an all-purpose tool.
Gladly.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. And she'll toss you the tool, and you'll see she'll grab a knife and just like pop it open and immediately pull out the huge hunk of sunstone in here, and she's like, "This I can play with."
I was making a few plans,
and she's like, she puts it onto the side. She's like, "If I can do what I want to do with that, when you're back here, like a month, I might be able to do something with that for you."
Ray is so disappointed that he can't trust Ponto anymore.
But Yeti is fast asleep.
Yeti is fucking sleeping, but
Yeah.
Ray does not trust Ponto anymore.
If
He
if
was
I have
my
to leave,
like Northern
leave
Star.
if you have to leave a note for me, leave it for City Hall, mark it for BH, and leave it with the clerk at the back. She knows who I am. She's not one of us, but we pay her enough to look the other way.
Good to know. And if I need to get back in here, can I get back in here?
So disappointed.
If you put the magic into the crest inside while touching the door, it'll open. But I will also know that you came into this place, and whether it's just you or anybody else with you.
I'm gonna have a really good reason if I need to come back and hide in here.
Fair enough. Just know that this is my spot that I've worked for nearly 2 decades, trying to keep these people safe from whatever the Brotherhood is trying to do.
So, apart from going and doing a little bit more investigating the event and such, is there anything else that I need?
No, keep your head about you as you go east. East Haven's big, just as big as here. A little bit more going on there. This is more military town. That's definitely a shadier town. There's more places you can go and spend money illegally. There's more bars. There's more places that you can easily grease people's palms to get something you need.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll eventually get there.
I'm sure Maximus will love it there.
It kind of sounds like his kind of place. But do you know anything about Eris, the performer that was on tonight?
She's been here quite a long time. Keeps to herself mostly. Lives in the top of the inn at the back. Pretty well protected. Don't know what's going on because she keeps it pretty quiet. It's hard to pull information out of that place due to the loyalty of the patrons and that large oaf of Emmanuel owns it.
There.
Giant Harold Scrimson.
He seems okay with us so far.
All right.
Try not to mess that up.
Yeah. If you need anything, let me know. Leave a note. I'll get it. If there will be a note, it'll be there for you as well under PH. All right.
Perfect.
Best of luck.
Sort of do a quick scan around the room. Is it like a big room or is it like little shacks?
No, it's like maybe 10 by 10, and you can see there's another room off to the side, but you can see there's like a bookshelf, a desk, simple tools. You can see there's a couple of papers nicely on each side, a pair of like an ink and quill. You can see there's obviously some arcane books on the shelf. You can see there's probably alchemist kits and poisoner kits and some other stuff that you probably don't recognize. I mean, she's not hiding who she is here. So take care of yourself, Ponto.
Thank you.
You know her name is Beoldra.
Yeah. I should have that down. Beoldra.
You exit back into the night. Bryn Shander. It's cold. It's definitely late at night now. Easily 12:30, maybe even 1. Take the next.
For the sake of safety, I'll head north a little bit more, and I'll take a real roundabout route.
A circuitous route back to the main line, and then back up to the Northlook. The door is open always, and you can see that there's always somebody at the gate. I looks up, he's like, "Oh, need anything to drink? You're coming in for a quick nightcap, or?"
No, I already caught the show. I was just heading over to bed now. And
awesome.
Sort of flash my key. And
yep, no problem. Have a good night. And you may go to the staircase, up the staircase, around the corner, left down the hallway. Patunk. Make another sleight of hand or stealth, whichever you want.
19.
Yeah, you're super quiet. Nobody else knows. You quietly get into bed. You kind of like stop just before you're about to pull out your tools. You're like, "Oh, it's too late for this stuff." And you kind of like peel off your armor a bit. The boot comes off. The helmet comes off.
The blood drips out of the boot.
I don't know if you like take a quick bath, which you probably haven't had in a while.
Not tonight. I'll just pass out.
Yeah, you'll lay in the bed, and just sleep takes you all.
Do I notice him getting in?
No, he rolled well above your waking up skills.
Okay.
He rolled a 19 plus for stealth, so well above your passive. Maximus, as you're sleeping, your dreams kind of take you back to the story of where you picked up your ring on your hand.
Mm-hmm. The 14-year-old girl?
Interlimate. No.
He's dreaming about the 14-year-old girl?
No, the story of the story that was told.
This is Maximus and the Miners, all right?
There's a miner and something. You have haunting dreams of the woman in the story.
The lady in the red dress?
Sure, yes.
I remember the story.
You can see that there's a lady in red walking up to the inn that looks very similar to the one.
In that I'm in?
No, the one that where you got the ring in Turlemaine.
In the East Haven, no. In Turlemaine, but the one that goes down underground.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
You can see that she's walking up to the front of the door, and she's like, not running from something, but almost like the wind is howling around her and behind her as she's coming. And the slowly, like the camera pans and turns, and you slowly kind of get to the face. And as she's like coming and opening the door, the perspective changes, and now you're at the entrance of the door, and she is opening it, and the wind is howling at you, and it jaunts you out of your sleep, and you're like, you can see that you're sweating, and you're just like, you kind of just like take a moment, and you're like, you realize you're inside the Northlook Inn, you're in Bryn Shander, and you kind of just hear like the scream of, like, not the wind, but maybe the woman and the wind. Just something was very unsettling about that, and it shocked you out of your sleep.
Okay.
You kind of just sit there, and you're kind of like panicked, and you know you've got a book and a quill beside you.
Exactly. I'm going straight to the book quill, and maybe I won't interrupt the story that but maybe I'll put a few notes in the back, right?
Yeah,
like
I'll side column.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll just marginally note that a dream I had last night, and try and write down as much as I can remember.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely, pieces of her face, like older, withered, red hood, red cape.
I look at
howling.
I look at the ring. Does it look any different? Okay.
Montreal. It's really cool stuff.
You kind of just like your heart rate slows down
It's the
back
coolest
to
art I've
normal,
ever seen in person.
and you lay back down in bed and you fall asleep. You guys can all take a long rest. Woo-hoo! Take a break at this point to go to the bathroom or maybe get another drink.
So this, just off the record.
Off the record.
Oh, we're going into perilous pursuits behind the scenes. Or
No,
whatever it's called. Four-sided die now.
Sure, I'm just like this clandestine meeting that Ponto had with his handler.
The traitor. We'll call him the traitor.
We don't know about this.
No.
But it seems as though Ponto, had planned on meeting this person here.
Yeah, he's been a traitor the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
He's the BBEG.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You're all asleep.
All I'm saying is, this all of a sudden just happened, and I was like, "Well, wait a minute, did I miss something here?"
I think Smoke is in on it too, because the one time that the guy with the good perception didn't sleep with Ponto, Smoke snuck in there,
right,
and took over the room.
Right.
You gotta smoke him when you got him.
Yeah, you gotta smoke him when you got him. So the one shot we had at actually seeing what happened there.
That's like when you weren't there was the time that I cut the rope because I'm like, no one's gonna see me do it if I do it when Yeti's not around. So then the rope keeps getting shorter and shorter because I only make the checks when Yeti's not around.
Very intriguing.
I really gotta scroll down on my notes.
Oh man,
we have done a lot tonight.
I'm excited to hear more about. As a fan, I'm excited to hear what the hell's going on here.
Yeah, I was very excited. But we've got an hour still, so we're good.
Okay. Let's get to it, Ponto.
Just so everyone's
gonna sleep in.
Yeah, we just go shopping today.
Everyone can know that Yeti doesn't have any secret past. He's just a good dude. So
I probably would have come back to the table and said to the guys that, yeah, we're on for tomorrow night. We got a performance tomorrow night. And I'll roll the deception.
He was gonna get a performance.
I'll roll the
So
deception.
this was last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're retconning?
Well,
that's disadvantage on the rolls.
I would have just said it to the guys. I didn't want to speak up then because Penny was around. But then you skip past that part, and I didn't get to say it in front of just the guys and not Penny.
Okay, well, I'll just get advantage on my insight then.
Yeah. I actually followed you when you went backstage and saw everything.
Yeah, I didn't mention it because I didn't want to destroy the story, but I actually watched the whole thing.
You followed me while I was invisible? If you want me to roll, I'll roll. Because I like rolling.
If you're going to roll
I'm insight
for that deception.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, God. Don't bother.
Against our insight.
Oh.
What'd you get? One? Was the one? You can look at it.
I know there's a 2 on this side.
How do you know which dice it is? It could have been one. It's probably the other dice.
I got a 17 insight.
That's a crit. So 20.
You rolled a crit.
Fuck.
Yeah. 26.
Fucking
Guys,
Maximus.
You guys
we got a show tomorrow night, guys.
You got a show tomorrow night.
By we, you mean you, right?
No, I meant the band.
Who's the band? You?
Maximus and the Miners.
Yeah, Maximus
You guys
and
are the Miners. So you guys can take your long rest. You guys sleep in a little bit. It's warm. You guys wake up. You guys are stretching. Oh, you all wake up to the lovely smell of fresh roasting meat, fresh baked bread. You can smell this weird thing called coffee being brewed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we had Schlepper here before. I wonder if they have brunch.
I want to know. I was waiting for that to go somewhere after the slupper.
Sloppy Schlepper.
After the slupper.
I love me some sloppy sluppers.
Ponto is definitely the last to get up. But you guys all head downstairs.
Maximus, get up and have a cold shower in his little tub or whatever.
Oh, the tub is always warm.
Oh, no, he'll have a warm shower.
Yeah.
I'll have another bath since it's warm.
You're still going in the same water you were in yesterday.
Oh, it doesn't auto clean? What kind of fucking magic is this?
It auto warms but doesn't auto clean.
Okay,
I mean, they're not that
Yeah, I don't have a shower in the.
You can see this weird skim of stuff floating in yours.
Months of
there's some bugs and weird things like
your crickets
eaters going across. Pod skimmers.
Water
boatman.
Yeah.
That's the first time actually in his entire life he's ever used a bath. He didn't know what to do, so he was so excited he was on his own.
Like you sat in it, you kind of
I was like,
you're like, this is weird, and then you like drank some of the water. You're like, it's good, but it's warm. It's weird.
It's very strange.
And you're like, it's like so hot, and then you're like, you find this weird
bar on the side. You're like,
and you're like,
for?
So
yeah,
a little bit.
It doesn't taste good at all.
So when Yeti comes downstairs in the morning, is he like this puffy?
Yes.
Puffy.
No, he's a Goliath.
I got no hair.
There's no hair.
I keep thinking he's a Yeti.
No, you know what you see is a well clean, shiny dome. He's got that fresh, clean shine going on. You know the one he's talking about.
Yeah.
Smoke says to Ponto, he's taking a sip of the water there. This is a huge water pool, but they keep it warm. I don't understand it at all.
I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to have a bath in that.
You're supposed to go in the water. That's just stupid. Who goes in water? Not me.
Ponto, do you take a bath in the morning?
Yeah, I would.
So Ponto jumps in.
Oh,
a little bit of water.
I get out of the way. I don't want to get wet.
Bend.
Yes, it's only one bend.
He's
actually, you know what? He's kind of treading water. He's tiptoes. He's like
doing laps.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Ponto, Quincy, did you take a bath?
Yeah, even wrinklier than
You had a very good soak in the tub as you were waiting for Maximus to come back, and that's how Maximus found you, was you laying in the tub going, "This is my tub, fuck off." No, and then you went to bed. Since we're retconning stuff,
Sure.
You guys wake up. The smell of coffee is in the air. The smell of fresh bread, meats, and you come downstairs and you can see a couple gentlemen like, "Oh, you're here for breakfast. It's 5 gold ahead. Anything you want?"
Yeah, Maximus pays for all our lunches and meals.
This place is very expensive.
5 gold?
This is my kind of living. This is my kind of living.
Until you're full. Doesn't matter.
So I just tell you what I want to eat and you bring it to me?
It's a buffet.
It's a buffet. Just
I don't understand.
He's like, okay, you give me 5 gold.
Right.
Fill your
As
boots.
much food as you want. There's coffee, water.
They're gonna change their policy after Yeti goes.
Smoke drops 5 gold immediately.
I mean, most people just eat till they're full. And
Last night your dinner was 10, breakfast is 5, and you eat as much as you want.
Here's my 5 gold.
I start off with coffee, so I have energy, and I'm just chowing.
Yeah. And me and Smoke. Okay, Smoke, let's compete.
I think I can eat more than you, Yeti.
Rollies!
No way. There's no chance. I
Okay.
eat more than you.
You guys can roll off to see who can eat.
Yeah.
Whoever wins gets a egg.
Oh, God.
Natural 1.
It's all that dice rolls. It's got.
I eat a shellfish right off the bat, and I have an allergic reaction.
So you get about halfway into like your first, maybe second plate, and you're like, "Oh, this is a lot of food. It's really heavy. I think I'm done." And Yeti's just like, "What do you mean you're done? This is so good."
I'm so disappointed in him.
And you like finish your plates, and you finish his plates, and you go back, and you're like, "Really? I can eat till I'm full?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, that's what the boss says." And you can see like he's like having second thoughts. He's like, "You are a lot bigger. Maybe you should pay."
No. I keep going.
But I don't know. I'll have to ask. Just
I push past him.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You go back and you now grab a platter of plates.
Yes.
And you're like, you've got 4 plates of food on the platter, and you're like,
yes.
why isn't there just like one big plate this size? And then you're like, there is, and you just start putting the plates of food back on the platter and just adding more food to the platter and coming back to the table. Like, this is a plate.
And I sit with my face towards like where I know the boss guy is, and if he comes towards me, I start licking everything so he can't have it.
We can't take it back.
Yeah. You see the owner come through, and he's like, "Morning, guys. Good on ya. I like a big eater. Thanks for staying the night."
I'm just sitting there giving myself a bath.
And you're like, your stomach's like, "I'm so full."
Can I have a word with Scramsack?
Yeah, I mean, he's there. He's in behind the bar. He's getting stuff ready in the morning.
Okay, I'll saunter over to the bar with my coffee.
And kind of leaning on the bar.
Yeah, and then I'll say, Scramsack, I am Maximus, and this is my crew, Maximus and the Miners.
Oh, good to meet you, Maximus. You obviously know who I am.
Well, yes. Oh shoot! Now what's her name?
Devessa.
Devessa spoke highly of you and sent us. Sent us this way.
Yeah, I got the note that we're all paying for your rooms tonight. Not tonight. Like that was last night.
Right.
Not tonight.
Right.
You guys are on your own.
I'd like to book another night's stay. How much is it going to cost us for the same rooms?
Same rooms. Second night, 20 gold should cover it for everybody.
20 gold for 3 rooms?
Yep.
Okay. I'll put 20 gold on the bar, and I'll say, is it possible that we could maybe earn this by playing tonight? Because I mean, we're accomplished musicians, and we have a show that we'd like to put on. I noticed that you've got this grand stage, and I mean, we could put on a show.
schedule's pretty tight right now. We've got a couple of bands already.
I'm just
scheduled
talking
for
about
tonight.
trying to earn our rooms. So
You
20
guys
gold.
wanna play up there for tonight?
Yeah.
And he's like, give me a second. He kind of sees him wander out. He pulls out like a piece of ledger. He's like, I mean,
Can you fit us
I
in?
could rearrange stuff. You could have a set, maybe about an hour long.
That's fine. That's good. Good for 20 gold for our rooms. Like I've got it here.
Well,
if you want it, we'll pay for it up front.
no,
but
you kind of got to go through the process. If you make it through, we'll gladly pay you the 20 gold. But you got to make it through.
all right.
It's kind of like a due process.
All right. So here, if we can have our same rooms.
Yeah. Well, he'll grab the gold. He'll put it in the register. He'll like note down to the guy at the front. He's like, they're taking the same 3 rooms again. They're paid up. Mine initials on the ledger for that.
Yeah, and what is it that you need for?
Well, you
process?
guys finished that. We kind of had about an hour and a half. There'll probably be a couple other guys who try it as well. Normally, when Eris isn't singing, but you can join the crew, and if you guys make the cut, you make the cut. Good on you.
All right.
Anything else, Maximus?
No. I look forward to performing at your great establishment.
Yeah, thank you. The Northlook is quite well known and renowned in these parts. Take care of the adventurers, and the adventurers take care of us.
And I would hope that after you've heard our performance, that you would maybe rate us and give me a little review in my.
I thought you were gonna say Yelp there.
That you would review and maybe make a comment on my comment cards. See, I'm traveling around gathering different signatures of.
I get it. I've been around the block a few times. I understand. You want a review of your show that you did here, whether good or bad. It's got to be honest. I get it.
Okay, good, excellent. We have an understanding.
Yeah, hour and a half up in the stage. There'll be a couple gentlemen there. Probably Eris. She'll be on the 3rd floor. And I kind of have the last say. But
good.
She'll be there.
Eris, you think maybe if I do well, that you could arrange a meeting?
I mean, if you want to just talk to her, she'll be around. Just stay inside the tavern. I'm sure you'll run into her. But if you need usually people pay for those things.
Oh, does she have an agent that I can talk to? All right. What does a meeting like this cost?
Usually standard price 50 gold.
And
There's Hilton.
how much time do you get for 50 gold?
Usually get about a half hour.
Half an hour for 50 gold?
Whew. What do you get to do in that?
There's other people in the room.
Okay, well, that's...
what are you doing 30 minutes for that much? Oh, Josh.
I'll take 30 minutes with Eris Hilton.
That's
60 gold now.
Well, he's not there.
Yeah.
I'm across the room.
One night in Eris?
That's going to be the name of the episode right there.
No.
Okay, I will. I'll wait until I've met her before we pay the sum for the meet and greet.
Sure. Yeah. She's got a history here in this place. She's been here for.
But I'll pay the 20 for the rooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smoke will ramble up and say, "How do you spell the name Eris? I'd love to get her autograph."
E-R-I-S? Eris?
Oh, I thought it was with an A.
Ponto, I'm so glad you're so grounded. You can be trusted. You are North Star. Not like this fucking weirdo.
You don't know anything about him.
No, I know I can trust him. He's 100% legit.
I have
Ray,
never
you should
done
have one
anything
more beer. Yeti keeps getting better.
lead anybody astray.
There's no secrets with you.
Like we have
Marco.
burned right back.
You're the man.
This is 3 beer Ray.
Or one bourbon. 3 beer or 1 bourbon. I'll get the same Ray.
Oh, awesome. I'll go back to the table.
Yeah.
And finish my
Everybody's
breakfast.
finishing. Ponto, you're well rested, but obviously tired. I don't know if you guys talk about your evening, what happened between people that have been most eventful. I don't know. That's up to you guys.
Talk about your evening.
Yeah.
Why would we think that Ponto ever left his room?
Mm-hmm.
No, Ponto can be trusted.
I absolutely did not leave my room.
I wouldn't have noticed if he left. There's nothing that gets past me.
We all believe you, Ponto.
Yeah, I believe
It
him.
was a really nice room. It was a very comfortable, like 2 feet of the bed that I took up.
You were my rock. You were my island.
We pushed the 2 beds together because Smoke just slept on the floor.
So you had like a massive bed.
It was great.
It looked like a thimble in like a California king. Yeah, you guys have the day in front of you. I don't know if you want to relay the message of when the.
Yep, I'll say. So, guys, you know, one of the stipulations for going on stage performing tonight is to do a little bit of a. Well, it's not an interview. It's more of a
rehearsal.
An interview.
No,
well, like kind of like a performance review.
Right. There's tryouts. We gotta
Basically,
perform.
battle of the bands.
We got to perform so that you know, we're earning our spot. You know, prove that we deserve to play on such a stage as this. So you know, maybe after we've had our breakfast, we could go over our performance. You know,
I'll play the horn really loud.
Right, and that's something we can work on. Maybe not so loud, and maybe more in just the right moments. You know,
I could roar loud.
I can hold my breath for 40 seconds.
And you see everyone going, "Oh, shut up! Oh, what is wrong with you?"
I go as long as I can.
It was beautiful, Yeti.
Not that long.
My con check. I can hold my breath for. Let me see
hold
what
your
we-
breath is different than blow a continuous note.
5 minutes.
It doesn't need to be a continuous note. It can be 5 or
Yeah.
6 or 7.
Yeah, I
notes.
just make
It
noise.
doesn't-
For 5 minutes.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
you
I
need.
hate people who are learning how to play.
Yeah, maybe you
trumpet.
could
It's the
practice
worst.
outside.
Oh, it's almost as bad
His
as
parents made
violin.
him quit right after he finally figured out how to make it sound the proper way.
Yeah.
I played trumpet for a lot of years.
Oh, when people learn how to play trumpet and they have dogs that howl. Oh. Yeah.
Is there
So much noise.
is there some performance tips that I can pass on to try and give Yeti a little bit more skill in his horn playing?
I'm already proficient.
How your 4 levels of bard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll a d8.
8.
You can take a +8 to your performance review on the tips by Maximus.
I choose to ignore them.
I rolled an 8 on a d8.
Any other tips for maybe Quincy or Ponto? Light show, technical.
Yeah,
you
I-
have a kazoo, right?
Yeah.
I'll do a practice.
Yeah.
I'll try and give the
Raise
old
the
dog
kazoo.
new tricks
Yeah.
with the same roll.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1.
Yeah.
I didn't take his advice on that one. He doesn't know much about horns, though.
No, you don't do it now. We'll wait till the performance.
Oh, I got a 3 though.
Oh, that's too good.
Okay.
So, I've gone through what these guys.
What technical aspects do you have help for Ponto in the arcane nature that is Ponto and the Artificer?
Okay, so Ponto, you've got this light show. Can you still do the light show, or we can't do that anymore?
Did you switch the...
Okay, he has 1 for the light show, but I have acquired dancing lights since the last show.
Ooh,
do.
So I could do a dancing lights. You could use your 1 for something else, or we could do 4 lights.
I can do prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
What are you thinking of performing?
Well, that maybe we should go over with Smoke, because Smoke and I talked about this song about black iron blades make the rockin' world go round. So Smoke and I are working on the lyrics for the Black Iron Blades song.
It should be about maybe a beautiful skinny woman or something. I don't know. Maybe about milk. We could sing about goat's milk.
You milk that skinny woman.
What?
What? It's how the song goes. It goes, you milk skinny woman.
Oh my god.
See, like 3 or 4 other people go, where are you from?
I'm from the north.
We're all from the north. Where are you from?
More north.
Keep it weird, North.
So much. Milk the skinny woman.
We don't have any skinny woman there.
I was thinking maybe like something like, you're gonna take me home tonight beside that red fire light.
And
you know, let it all hang out, like something like that, you know.
Milk the woman to the skinny woman.
That bottom girl, you got the skinny woman now.
What? Oh god.
You're gonna put this under your banner, eh? You might do some editing tonight.
Oh wow. No, there's no more editing on this. This is public gets what the public gets.
So can I roll for song lyrics with my background vocalist Smoke?
I think we should sing about the beautiful dogs of the world and how they taste so good.
What?
They make it such a lovely dinner.
Well, I don't know if our audience will
lean on maybe your realization that the lyrics that Smoke comes up with are just about as good as Yeti's lyrics of milking skinny women.
We got another. I got another plan. He's the front man, so he goes up to hype up the crowd.
I am the hype man.
Some like new intro, kind of like, hey, this is Maximus and the Myers, like maybe kind of that inspiration. You can roll a D4 for that. It's not really musical.
4.
Add 4 to your performance for it. There, Smoke.
So 4 like today or
4 today.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming it's all going into the big.
Yeah, this is for the battle of the bands.
Yeah.
But what about for the dancing lights or?
Yeah, I mean you're.
I don't know how your cubes work. Your magic cube.
You do perform with the cubes. You use a perform check.
I can create instantaneous, harmless sensory effects such as shower of sparks.
I enhance ability. Your performance check.
Wind, deep musical note.
Oh, you don't use performance check?
No, let's not have any of the odors.
Okay. Well, your performance
maybe
check
some
is
fireworks,
advantage.
pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
Can I roll for Quincy's pyrotechnics?
Sure, you can roll a D4. It's magic.
We could burn down the place.
You doubled his performance bonus.
I doubled it.
Well, yeah, because
it was only 2
first the time. Now you've doubled it to 2.
Okay. What do you got, Ponto? What do you got?
Oh, I doubled his performance check. I used it. I doubled his charisma now.
What does that mean?
And Ponto's like, hey.
All right.
He elbows the jukebox and it starts singing beautifully.
We ready to roll now?
Yeah, an hour goes by as you guys are workshopping this.
Okay.
You
My
can
performance
see
check.
Scram Sack pull.
I got a 4.
I can do lights, or we can. And you can have an echo.
Oh, yes.
You can have your own backup vocals.
Okay. Yeah, that would work better than smoke. Sure. Yeah.
What?
Seconds, so we're gonna have to time it pretty well.
It's
we
I'm
can
still the
tell you,
hype.
it happens right before we go on. Right?
I'm the hype man still, right?
Yes, you are Smoke.
Here's my roll.
I thought I was getting replaced.
So you can
that's
see
too bad.
that Scram Sack is out there. There's a couple other people that walked in. You can see there's a pair of other groups vying for this last spot.
Can I roll to increase the length of time that we can have harmony?
Make the spell last.
Make the spell last that little bit longer, or that we can time it just right so that.
I will allow a D8 to enhance the ability of the singing quality.
Let's just do a Daft Punk song. You won't need 6 seconds.
Sure, I'll just roll it.
Around the world, around the world, around the world. You don't need 6 seconds for that. That's a whole song.
So the other two bands come up. I'll roll their performance checks. The other one, awful. They've obviously haven't been around very often. They're off key.
I still clap for them. You know, they're out there trying.
Nobody else claps. They're like into their song and they're playing off key and like off tempo, and they're like, Scram Sax is like, hey guys, thanks. Go home and practice more. We'll see you in a couple days. Wish you the best. The other guys, they come up. You can see they're all kind of like tuning their instruments. You can see the singers that just trying to clear his throat. Rolled an 18.
Right.
To start the night. They start off with a pretty good song. Clear, on speed. Everybody kind of working the music. Pretty decent.
Is the crowd here, or is this just like a tryout?
It's just like, obviously Eris is up there, but nobody else has looked. But you know she's there probably.
Yeah.
Scram Sack's there, and there's two other guys.
We're
there.
just
They're
performing for the judges right now.
Yeah, you're basically like, what can you do? Show me what you got. This is.
Are we up?
I could say there's like 3 buzzers and X's.
Yeah,
Kidding.
A
But yeah,
jerk
they
British guy
finish
yelling at us.
their songs like, great job, guys. We'll see. He'll turn around. He's like, Maximus, your guys are up. Let's go.
This is Bryn Shander Idol.
Yes.
I'll get up on the stage. I'll get up in the stage and I'll say, I'm saving it for tonight, but I'm going to do a wonderful roar to get the people's attention. And then I'll say, from the great wastes of the north, we have Maximus and the Miners, the greatest band on earth.
Everybody looks is like, the fuck's Earth? You mean Faerun?
Yeah.
Oh.
Abertoro.
Okay, all right. Yeah, thanks.
The greatest band in this, yeah. Faerun. How was that, Maximus? Was it good? Was it good?
It was good. It's a good smoke. You did great.
Ah, thank you.
So you can roll your performance and add 7, right?
+4 for me.
Because he was the last.
This 7.
Oh, no. That's
I rolled a 9 +4, so 13.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
I got 6.
This 7
Just
was.
hold on there.
This 7 was for the harmonies.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so Maximus, you get up there. You've got trumpet space ready.
I'm gonna start preparing a spell, and I'm gonna set it up. just sort of like in the table in front of me.
You can see like Scramsack is like, you know, he's looking to see what you're doing. You can see that you're prepping stuff. He's like, okay, you guys got some technical aspects going on.
Yeah, I got
good variety, good change of pace.
So before I go on stage, I got the dancing lights.
Yeah.
In 4 different spaces, and they're kind of strobing like around like this. And I cue Quincy. Do the prestidigitation to get the fireworks.
And you see these columns of sprays of fireworks and just sparks shoot out as Maximus walks up.
Okay.
And then this colossal horn comes out right as you come and say,
sounds like a hockey horn.
Yeah, it does exactly that. What was your check?
6.
6 plus 8?
Or just 6.
No, he's not taking
you have to
the
add
8.
the 8.
14.
Okay. How was the pyrotechnics roll, Quincy?
You have to add 2 to it.
You have to add 2. You require
7. Do I add my charisma modifier?
Charisma, yeah.
Oh, okay. So 12.
Okay.
I had 7. Nothing else.
Well, you've got to add your intelligence to it. Okay.
You have advantage on charisma checks.
Smokes is 14, by the way, not 13.
14. Okay, got it.
25.
Ooh.
Wow!
That's with the plus 7.
Yeah!
Unless the harmonies are going to beat me. And it's actually me.
They're looking at the light show, not the singer.
Okay. Maximus.
Do I have to roll for dancing lights or just for the singing?
No, dancing lights just kind of adds to the ambiance.
Okay.
What the dancing lights will give you is, I need a D8.
There you go.
You will add 4 to your roll.
Okay. All right, this is it. I'm going to sing. We're going to sing, right?
Yeah. What are you singing?
We're going to sing this new song that I wrote, Black Iron Blades. And it goes, oh, you gotta take me home tonight. Whoa, down beside that red firelight. Whoa, you gotta let it all hang out. Black Iron Blades, you make the rockin' world go round.
Forgot to mention the skinny women milking them.
Shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna make the roll and add 4.
Yeah.
That's 19 plus my performance.
Okay.
Well, that might do it.
Because then I'm gonna add it all up and divide by 5.
Okay. Right.
I'm still not accepting the plus 8.
You don't have to. It's okay.
What did I say? 19 plus my performance, which is an 8.
Which is
27. No, not. What did I say? 19 plus 8?
Encore! Roll off!
27.
You eat them out by 1.
Perfect.
At the end of the song,
You guys averaged 19.
at the end of the song, I tried
I'm not
an alarm
shitting you.
spell, and there's a gong.
Yeah, and it perfectly times into the thing. And Maximus, and you can see Eris at the top. She kind of nods with approval, and then you can see her kind of disappear behind the curtains in like out of view sight at that point. But you guys have a show tonight.
Right on.
He's like, we'll see you guys. You guys are on stage for 8 o'clock tonight. Not headliners, but right before them. Well done.
Oh, I thought we won the spot for the headline. If Eris isn't on tonight, who's headlining?
The other main group that comes here.
All right,
I mean, you guys beat out the other 2 groups.
Right, the initiates.
I bumped them.
So Eris is not singing tonight?
No, Smoke. She's not. She only sings usually about Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Kind of gives her a couple days off to rest her voice.
Smoke looks bummed out.
She will be. She usually does.
Mm.
She's usually up on the third floor where...
I think we should start taking this seriously.
You gonna practice now?
You have the rest of the day in front of you. What would you guys like to do at Bryn Shander? Let's get out of this inn final.
Well,
do we just like practice all day then?
Well, you could use a little more practice, if I'm being honest.
I mean, your lips are blue and swollen from practicing trumpet.
I would like to explore the city since it's so warm outside.
I'm glad you said city.
I'd just like to say, look, guys, it doesn't really matter if we do really good or we do okay, as long as your heart is in it. Just, just go out there and have fun tonight, and
everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Yeah, don't.
I was thinking that too.
Don't be too stressed out about it.
Phoebe Ray is the great spot for you to play D&D at.
So I'd like to just encourage my team and maybe give them a little bit of inspiring speech.
Sure. If this is your temporary hit points thing, you go right ahead.
I just can't not. It's right there.
You guys can all take your 8 temporary hit points. Go right ahead.
It's not going to matter anyway.
I don't get to listen to something?
What?
What's the speech?
I just gave it.
It's like inspiring. You guys, you got to work hard. Doesn't matter if you do good or bad. Whether we do that tonight or everybody wangs chung tonight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You wanted like a quote from an inspirational speaker, but this is straight from Maximus's heart.
I'm still bummed that Eris isn't playing.
Me too.
He isn't happy about the speech.
I hear you.
Eris isn't singing. This sucks.
That isn't worth living.
At this point, you kind of hear the door open up, ching, and like ching, 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 the bells on the top, and you can see someone's entered, robed up in clothing. He's like, "I'm looking for Maximus and the miners. I've got a note from Duvessa for you guys."
Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'm Maximus. You want my signature?
Nope, just needed to see your face first.
Okay,
Perfect, thank you.
It's contactless. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you have to put it down and then I'll pick it up.
Yeah, because that makes it better somehow. That there's like 10 seconds between us touching. The
Well,
letter
6 feet distance.
That's it. Because I haven't been sneezing on the letter the entire day.
I don't trust this guy, this delivery guy.
He leaves the building faster than you can answer or inside those questions.
I read the letter.
Why are you so interesting today?
It says, "Good morning. Hope you slept well. If you get a chance, we'd love to speak with you at City Hall again." And then you see initials Duvessa Shane.
Okay. I pocket the note.
Yeah.
I tell the guys, our presence is requested at the city council again. Duvessa's got some more news for us.
Okay, let me just grab one more platter and then I'm ready.
Go right ahead. Some for the road.
Yeah.
Is it okay to take some to go? Can I have some more bag of holding bacon?
Pocket bacon?
Yeah.
Roll for pocket bacon.
What am I rolling?
D20.
I'm cleaning my horn because I was eating while I was playing the horn and I got the food right through it.
That's a crit.
You take the platter of bacon and just like hunk and just put it back.
I was still eating that though, like.
Isn't that like
he's eating it?
Yeah.
He's eating it. You just take a knife and just cut it off and just put the rest.
Hey.
I pull out my new multi-tool and snip.
Yeah, I mean, you can grab a bit of food for the road, or you can take a plate of bacon if you want.
Gonna be a lot of grease spells.
Spell components. Slippery slope, no problem. Got it. You guys leave the inn. Quincy, you can roll a d20 for weather, and same with Smoke. Roll a d20.
A 19.
4.
Windy today. A little bit of an uglier day outside. It's definitely a little colder than it was yesterday. You can feel that the wind is really trying to get into this town.
This is rolling really high until I had to actually roll it.
No more practice rolls.
You guys, outside, find yourselves outside the tavern. Day in front of you.
Well, on the way back to City Hall, we're going to have to pass the Black Iron Blades.
Mm-hmm.
Are they open right now?
Yes, they are.
Maybe we should...
You can see, like, the door is open.
Yeah.
Which just never happens in a town, in the 10 towns. But the door is, like, open. Propped open.
Weird.
And, like, heat is coming out of this door.
Feels so good.
Maybe, I was thinking maybe we could just pop in here and maybe get some conscription. You know, like we got this song, this big hit song on tonight that maybe they can... get their name out there because it's part of the song, right? So maybe they'll pay us to sing about their...
I don't know. I think Ponto's really focused on just helping our team, though. I don't think he wants to...
Well, you can't stop Ponto from going to a blacksmith.
No, I'm not telling him not going to. I'm just saying he's so focused on helping us as a group, he probably doesn't want to.
You could tell him it's like a heavy metal song.
So you guys find yourself outside of the Black Iron Blades.
I heard their shit, so I don't really care if we go in or not.
Well, Maximus has got an angle. He'd like to go see if he can find the proprietor.
Yeah. You walk in, and you can see Ponto follows in, and you can see that there's a team of people behind the main counter.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk in, you can see a dwarf standing behind the counter. And you can see that behind you guys as you enter and above the windows that are at the front, you can see that there's blades everywhere in this place. So there's a set of stairs on the right-hand side as you enter that go to an upper floor with more merchandise up there. You can see that there's other people up there.
Smoke follows him too.
I ring the bell on the counter.
Yeah, you can see there's like someone like 4 feet away from it. He's like, "Oi, what the fuck you doing? I'm right here. Can I help you?"
I'm just looking for the owner of this establishment. Is he here? Are they here?
He like rings the bell. "Good job, I'm right here."
Very good to meet you.
Here. Thanks so much. See how annoying that is?
I am Maximus, and my team here, Maximus and the Miners, we're performing tonight at the Northlook Inn.
Good to know. I'm Garn the Hammer.
Garn
the Hammer.
Well, Garn, we heard many things about your blacksmithing, and I'd like to incorporate it into a song that I'm writing.
Yeah, most people say that shit, but we just make normal stuff.
Well, I'm thinking that maybe, if I sing this really catchy song that...
you're going to sing a song about the Black Iron Blades to who?
Well, to all the patrons at the Northlook Inn.
Oh, good, so that they can all say what shit and you sing about shit.
Well, I'm trying to change your image,
Smoke says to Quincy, "I don't think they got to make the rockin' world go around here."
Look, we make stuff that everybody can afford. It's no problem. It's just what we do.
So are you interested in maybe partnering up and having me sing about your blacksmithing? Maybe
everybody knows I've got cheap quality stuff, but there's lots here. You break one, you buy another, it's okay.
Maybe I'm just talking to the wrong person. Are you sure that you don't have like a PR rep that could understand what I'm trying to do here?
I know you're trying to tell me that we can make better stuff and maybe change everybody's mind, but that's fine.
Yes, it's about
we want
image.
them to know that we have a quality stuff, but just lower quality. But there's always stuff here to buy.
Well,
we don't want you. We want the guy like 2 levels before you, because they all have gold and spend it here instead of somewhere else where they spend way too much.
help me out here, Ponta. I'm just not getting it. I don't understand why he doesn't want to, like, promote his store.
Quincy, what is 2 levels below us?
The sewer, I think.
Yeah. Satan.
Satan.
Yeah, you got the sewer is 1 level below, and then hell is right below that.
And this guy says to the Satan.
Underdark can't be.
Oh yeah, there's the Underdark too. It's true. There's a drow in there.
I think that maybe business that he does isn't regularly catered to who we might be performing to.
Mm.
Maybe as a
well, I could always
gesture of good faith, maybe we perform, and if you see an uptick of business in the next little bit, then maybe we could have another talk.
I could change the lyrics. I mean, we could go to a different blacksmith and promote them. I mean, I could write something else.
I mean, I make all the blades for the militia. That's why we need to make lots of them.
Well, would you say that your work makes the world go round?
I would say my work makes the militia have swords.
Okay, well, it doesn't quite rhyme, but
Dugan's Hold has a place called the Fat Bottom Blades. You should maybe think about that.
You know what? It doesn't, but it does fucking now.
Hold on, I need to make a note.
Fat bottom blades. We milk the skinny girls dry.
what is that, 3 beer art?
No, I'm good.
I'm so happy.
I mean,
Ponto could not be part of this performance. He would be letting down Ray too much.
I mean, fine. Let me hear the song. If it's good, I'll give you a bit of gold. You're saying
Okay, I sing him a few bars, you know, just so he gets the idea of it. I mean, it's not a big performance.
Well, Max,
I'm saying it's not the battle of the bands that we just did.
Okay, I got the horn here. Here we go.
Maximus, let me introduce you. Maximus, please.
Can I help him by like hitting my hammer on the anvil to the time of it, just
to keep
give
on
a
tempo,
little bit of extra?
Smoke climbs on the counter.
Climb on the counter?
I do.
Oh no!
We're gonna fuck you right on my counter.
All the way from just down the street, we have the Maximus and the Miners who are going to rock your world here at the Average Black Iron Blades. And I hopped out.
He gets it.
Piss on them, Smoke.
I sing
Why are we also
a 25.
Okay. He's like, I can see what you're doing, but 10 gold is the best I can do.
Up front? I mean, yes, up front.
I mean, that's all I'm fucking paying.
I mean, yes, up front.
All right. We have a
You're
deal.
gonna sing the song about us.
We'll sing a song about you tonight at the Northlook Inn. You can.
What time are you up?
8. We're at 8.
Say 9. I thought you were being a dick. I was just catching it on the sly. He's like, he hands the gold. Good to know. Any blades I can help you sell.
Yeah, Pato here is a really good metalsmith. You should maybe check him out.
He's too good for this place.
You're outside. Kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'll sort of start looking around. Are there any, like, is it all just like blades and
It's like
basic
blades,
shields?
spears,
Do they
shields, armor,
any tools of sorts?
I mean, they use tools, but what are you looking for? Like, are you using for like tongs, like metallurgy tools?
Ponto actually did some work at the last forge
else.
we were at.
I would say anything they have here, you have access to. There's no specialty like, oh, we're inside a volcano, so we've got like 12-foot long tongs that like cook and like hold nothing of the sort.
That'd be cool to buy 12-foot tongs.
You have some 12-foot tongs.
You fall over holding it.
Now,
Yeah, you guys finish up at the Black Iron Blades. Turn, go south through the lane, down towards the center area. Central part of Bryn Shander.
We're going headed
you
towards.
can see that there's a platform kind of being built in the center of town. For what reason you guys don't know. You can see there's a couple of like little stalls that
Does it look like gallows?
No, you can just see kind of it's like a stage.
look like a sacrificial
They're making
stage?
5 gallons,
Yeah.
one each the right size for each of us. There's a
Some guy on the top is
Yeah.
starting right at making the entry for Maximus. No.
And the miners.
He's like counting the lettering spacing, make sure it's rightly spaced. No, nothing of the sort. Yeah, there's just they're kind of like constructing like a stage in the center of town. That's all.
Okay.
You guys walk past, walk into City Hall. You can see the same clerk behind the desk, same guard on the other side of the room. What are you
Okay.
guys doing?
We've been summoned by Devessa.
Oh, it's,
You can show us in.
Maximus and the Miners, right?
Well, of course. You recognize me from yesterday. I mean,
Yeah, you've got one in your group, Ponto, right?
Yeah.
Ponto, yep, note for you.
No.
Perfect, thanks.
we don't.
That's
You're
why you
not-
summoned all of us?
Yeah.
No,
Someone's all here
there was
for-
just a note. I was told to
Oh.
give it to him. But
You
yeah,
could've just
give
sent
me-
the note with the guy who handed me the note to come see you.
Who's the note from?
Sometimes the note is supposed to go to a specific person.
This could have been an email.
What's an email?
Did you CC me on this?
Closed captioning? You want closed captioning?
They probably would like closed captioning on my letters.
Yeah, we will end the night there. And we'll pick it up at the meeting with Devessa at City Hall.
So we're here to see Devessa.
We're here to see Devessa, and you guys will be
I just got a
escorted
little
in.
something extra. It's fine.
A little something, something.
Secret something, something.
It's fine.
But we all saw
I
you.
don't even know if
We
this
all
is secret
saw you
something.
got the note.
You all saw me panic as I read the first note too.
That's also true. But that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Cliffhanger.
No, it's just a good time. It's
Yeah, but we want to know about Ponto's secret past.
Oh.
And criminal possibility of one of our members.
Why don't you just ask me then? Like,
I mean, you do that to everybody else. At least now you have a reason to ask.
Yeah, exactly. But we didn't
do I
expect
have
that
a
he...
secret criminal past? No.
Insight check.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com for new episodes, news, and other information. In the meantime, go take your mountain goat for a walk and give your ice troll a big hug and go play some D&D.